Hey, chat, how's everyone doing? More Digimon! Something, something, they are the champions? Let's get going. Hello everyone and welcome back to Digimon Story Lost Evolution. Let's continue wherever the heck it is I left off last time. Right, we're trying to get the right Digimon in our party. And I think you're actually really weird, aren't you? I have to like Digivolve you into Burimon, and then into Digitamamon, and then like degenerate you back around. It's gonna be a minute before I get you wherever you're supposed to be. What was the way we were doing that? Wasn't I trying to like get a Biomon instead to make that work? If I'm not mistaken. Where's Biomon's Digivolution tree? Does Biomon not get its own Digivolution tree? There it is. Prepare yourself for the awful noise. Yeah, trying to get Burimon and then you degenerate down into Kakatorimon to Biomon, Birdramon, Garudamon, PhoenixMon, Zukaiamon. It would be a lot smoother to just get a Biomon. Bum, bum. We're going for Lost Evolution again. This is the second Lost Evolution stream. Last time the end didn't work out too well. Still finished the game, didn't we? We didn't do the post-game stuff because the final boss fights were bad. The rest of the game was really good. You think I'm not going to play a game again because, like, the last 5% of it sucked, but the other 95% was pretty good? Away we go. We wasn't able to, like, find a Biomon around here. We also still need, I know we need something that can become Suemon's line to get AncientSphinxmon. If I remember right, you guys are nowhere near hitting champion. We're not doing the post-game stuff in this playthrough because the post-game in this game sucks. We're gonna play all of the rest of the game. We have a Garurumon now. Do you think that's enough to take on a HerculesKabuterimon? Probably, right? I mean, it's just a HerculesKabuterimon. Like, come on, man. Gain speed. No thanks. Ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum. Hello, everyone showing up in chat. Welcome, welcome. What's different about this run? I have all of the plates. That is essentially the only differentiating factor in this playthrough. Blue Flame? In general, you liked Lost Evolution? Yeah. I don't think it's as good as Dawn and Dusk. It's still a pretty good Digimon game. I don't think the plate system sucks. I think they implemented it kind of poorly. Pagumon, you're not what I'm looking for. Get out of here. Much like Species experience in Dawn and Dusk. Cool idea, bad execution. Which, Digimon has that problem more often than I would like. Big crit, big crit. Blue Flame? Alright, Tentamon. You got this, bro. You versus Pagumon. How could you possibly screw this up? Easy. Definitely, I don't remember exactly because it's been over 2 years, evidently, which is still shocking to me. I thought it had only been like a year since this playthrough. Oh, did I get close enough to trigger the story? Don't mess with me! Alright, we're fighting HerculesKabuterimon. One of the things that I really hated about the plates was that, I think they just became more annoying to clean over time, which was really frustrating. But the main thing was that most of the really good plates were, like, essentially locked behind the main story, like, in post-game. And by the time you could get a lot of the really cool ones, like the Sovereigns and all, the Digimon we're gonna get in this playthrough, you just, like, couldn't at that point. Or you could, but by the time you could get them, you had already done everything in the game, so who cares? Like, you couldn't do anything cool with it. Hey, Sonia, what is that? I won't forgive you for what you've come here to do. Stealing Digiplates, kidnapping Digimon, destroying the evolution tree, bringing ruin to the digital world. And worst of all, you're the ones who summoned the erasers here. No matter how many of you there are, I, HerculesKabuterimon, shall not lose to the likes of you. I don't quite understand what's going on here, but it appears that Digimon is trying to stop the bandits like us, right? Why don't we stay here and cheer it on? Huh? Have you no shame calling more of your underlings like this? Huh? Underlings? Who? Goodness, this old codger, he just doesn't understand, not even willing to talk it out. I'll leave the rest to you, underlings. Hey, wait, what's going on? I see, you sure are confident in yourselves. You think you can stand in my way, huh? Now wait a minute, you've got it all wrong. This is all misunderstanding, so let's just calm down, alright? I'll show you the true meaning of fear. Can't you just listen to us? Oh dear, here he comes. Oh, he coming. But he's got an Ankylomon with him. But dude, they're slow as molasses. Get that Ankylomon out of my face. Alright, HerculesKabuterimon, calm down. Calm down, bro. It ain't this serious. Ooh, weak to blue flame. Not a good sign for you, buddy. I gotta say. Zippity zappity. Get off my property. Oh, nice 1 damage, Tenthomon. Why is there an Ankylomon here? I'm already fighting a Mega level. Power Blaster. No, not my chicken. Alright, he's fine. Don't worry about it. He'll get over it. Yeah, the one thing I really didn't like about Lost Evolution, which you don't see until, like, the second half of the game, is the way, multi-turns work. Digimon just getting, like, multiple turns in a row. It's very unfun. I don't like the way they did that mechanic. Alright, Ankylomon's out of here. We're not gonna have any trouble with this fight. Famous last words. The chicken might have trouble with this fight, but that's the chicken's problem. Can you stop? 47.5 status effects? Calm down, bro. It ain't that real. Ain't that serious. Would you look at that? Let's make sure that Hyokomon doesn't die here. The way speed works in this game to give multiple turns, I think, is dumb. But it doesn't really come up until the second half of the game, like when Mega Digimon start showing up a lot. But it makes, like, the post-game of this game basically impossible. You have to do very, very specific things to be able to win some of the post-game fights, and it's just not fun. Not really what I want out of a monster collector, to run into a situation where, the only way to proceed in the game is to get very specific monsters instead of the ones that I was using. And then to stat grind them very specifically and get very specific equipment. It just demands so much specific stuff, and even then, you need to, like, get a little lucky on some of the post-game boss options, which I think is really bad. Get bodied, idiot. Pick up the Ankylomon and beat him to death with it. What's this? You guys don't appear to be with the Selectors after all. That's what I've been trying to tell you. We've been saying that from the very beginning, haven't we? Then what are you doing all the way out here? We heard an ally was in trouble, so we came to help. The Digimon from the Digibase asked us to. I see. I must say you've done a good job. Here, take these. They're bug plates I took from those bandits. Bug plate. Huh? You took them yourself? Nice work. Nice work, you say? It would be, but I didn't get them back. Those guys brought the plates here and gave them to me. They told me to return them to the evolution tree. Were they mocking me? Wait, what? Normally they show up to steal things. Why would they come here in order to return something? Who knows? I have absolutely no clue how those bandits think. Alright then. Well, we'll take these with us. We'll fix them at the Digibase and place them on the tree. I'll leave them in your hands. That reminds me, I heard you're headed to South Bridge. Is this true? In that case, once you reach South Bridge, can I ask you to look into a place called Palace Laboratory? Many Tamers and Digimon have entered that place, but as of yet, none of them have ever returned. I think that's the Highlight Haven equivalent in this game. Understood. We'll take a look once we're in the area. Although if that's true, we may not be able to return either. I'm built different, don't worry. If that happens, I suppose that's just how life goes. Well, if you die, you die. Hope you can instead find and rescue those who have been lost. Alright, why don't we bring these bug plates back to the Digibase? I'll think about it. Never mind. I've decided I will do that, I guess. To fight a Mega this early and defeating it this easily makes the Mega seem weak. It's really weird how Lost Evolution throws Kabuterimon and HerculesKabuterimon at you so early. Like, you know, was there really any reason for them not to have been, like when you fight Chimeramon, could Chimeramon not have been, like, a Dark Tyrannomon or something, and then instead of HerculesKabuterimon, you fought either Chimeramon or, like, a Mega Kabuterimon there or something? Welcome back, Sonia. We're currently checking the data within the black box. How is it? Can we use it? Honestly, I can't say for sure yet. I need more time to study it. I'll do my best to hurry, but please wait just a little longer. I don't like waiting. I want it now. Wait a moment, Terriermon, even without the black box, the Digiship can still fly, yeah? Only to locations within North Bridge with Digiports open. I have a tickle in my throat, sorry. Where's my water? Give me some of that sweet, sweet agua. Ah, delicious. Until we can safely install the black box, the Digiship is unable to go beyond this island. In other words, it's still impossible for us to reach South Bridge. Alright, then while we wait, what should we do? How about you clean the Digilab? As I recall, that's your job. Quit slacking off and get back to it. Actually, I may have an idea. That is, if you don't mind hearing me out. You see, there are many Digimon who put out requests for help. They post these in the form of quests for others to take. You can read and accept these quests on the PC in your room. So perhaps we could ask you to help those Digimon for now? If you do, more and more Digimon will start to open up to you. That's a good idea. After all, we want them to trust us. Why don't we go take on some of those quests? If you do, I might be able to bring myself to trust you for once. Hey, it's not that no one trusts you guys, so don't fret there. It's just that Digimon are very shy when it comes to meeting others. But if you help them, you'll be able to make more and more friends. Plus, we can gather more info that way, too. That's also very important, isn't it? Alright, we'll do what we can to help them trust us. Please do, and good luck. I'm sure all the Digimon will really grow to like you. That's right, they'll really like you. Somehow it's more irritating when it's coming from you, Hiroyuki. Leave Mr. Super Something to us, and we'll work on repairing the evolution system in Digishop too. Got it. Let's go, Sonia. We're off? I told you to stop calling this number. Do you like the Digimon Adventure Try film series? Didn't watch it. Haha, quests. Everyone's got quests for Sonia. I better hurry and let Sonia know. I didn't watch the Try films. I probably should at some point. I just completely fell out of the Digimon anime after Cross Wars ended. I didn't like the few episodes I watched of whatever the 7th one is called, whatever comes after Cross Wars. Not the... Cross Wars is broken into two things. I mean after all of Cross Wars was done. The different lands thing where they went to the 7 different lands or whatever and fought Bagramon at the end. I watched all of that, and then they introduced that new protagonist, and I just did not like it. Hey Sonia, looky here. You've already received quests through the Quest PC. So I kind of just didn't really watch much of Digimon anime anything after that. Other Digimon are very curious about you, Sonia. If you help them out, I'm sure they'll come to like you. That's why I'll leave it to you, Sonia. Do your best. If you want to know the details of your current quest, just press the Start or X button and open the menu. There you can see all you need to know. Did you see Digimon Adventure 02, a direct sequel to it? Wait, what do you mean? You mean the movie they did? What's it called? Like Last Kizuna or something? Again, I have not watched really any anime stuff about Digimon since the end of Cross Wars. Not really. So you can take that as the answer to all of your coming questions. Turn off Quest PC that involve Has Chaos watched this. I watched like 15 episodes of Digimon Adventure 2020. I need to go back and watch the rest of it because it was pretty good. Are you the one I need to talk to? Are you Sonia? Well, you see, I lost some very valuable goods. Have you heard about farm goods? They're an important item used to trade Digimon in the farm, but I must have dropped them somewhere in Chip Forest. Make it worth your while if you can go find them for me. Could you go take a look? That's right. I'd better give you the address of the Chip Forest Digiport. Let's go! With that, you can now fly there using the Digi-ship. Not the O2 movie, the 90s series. What, did I watch Digimon Adventure 02? Yes. I watched Adventure 02. If that is what you're asking. But if you're talking about 02, you're wrong. Did you see Digimon Adventure 02? It's a direct sequel to it, but it focuses on Tai again and ignores Davis. Digimon Adventure 02 did not focus on Tai. It focused on Davis. So either you're not talking about Adventure 02, and you're talking about some movie instead that I haven't seen, or you're wrong. Cut that Gummymon. Get him with a knife. Okay, don't use the knife on him again. He's resistant to knives. Duly noted. Blue Flame! Cass and Time Stranger, do you prefer the male or female design? I think they're both great. I don't think I really prefer one or the other. I do really like, didn't they say that, no matter which one you pick, like if you pick the male character, then the female character is like in the story, like she's part of the story. And if you pick the female character, then vice versa. I'm glad they're doing it that way instead of how it was in Cyber Sleuth. Petite Fire! Dead. So doing Dawn Dusk Lost Evolution route? I don't think they're doing the Lost Evolution route. Is the male character, like, I picked the female character in Lost Evolution. I don't think, does the male character do anything? Does the one you don't pick, do they show up in Lost Evolution at all? I didn't think they did, not that I remember. But Dawn and Dusk do, yeah. Well, Dawn and Dusk isn't exactly the same because it doesn't matter if you pick, it doesn't matter if you pick male or female in Dawn and Dusk. If you play Dusk, then Ko, the male guy, is on the Dawn team. And if you play Dawn, then Seo is the opponent in, that's part of the Dusk team. So that doesn't really change based on your, whatchamacallit. It seems like the characters are brother and sister. The one you don't pick will be an operator, so they help you behind a desk. That's really cool. I think that's very neat. I'm glad they're doing that. The Night Crow? Well, it's Night Claw, but... Translation errors, what are you gonna do? Crosswords was the worst entry in Digimon? Disagree. Hey, I found it. Crosswords was fine. Data Squad sucked. Data Squad is my pick for the worst entry. Metal Star? Dead. Yo, Calculated, what's up, man? We are doing a new Lost Evolution playthrough. This is the second stream. Gonna start getting these uploaded in the usual 20-minute videos this coming weekend. This is the second stream. What do you think about the Digivice being a gun and Time Stranger? I think it's fun. It's a neat way to do a Digivice. Up. Mix it up a little bit. I guess we're walking all the way back, I've decided. Wow, walking all the way back was really easy, barely an inconvenience. Thank you. With these, I can train and become stronger. Take these farm goods as a reward. Don't tell me you don't know how to set them up. You gotta at least know that much if you want to be a tamer, that I'd better teach you. First, while in the Digi... Yeah, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Tamer points. Sure you did not miss the cleaning minigame? I don't remember it being that bad, but maybe it's worse than I'm remembering. I'm sure I didn't love it. It's hard to enjoy any cleaning minigame when it's not, It's hard to like any cleaning minigame when it's not just, Spectrobe's Origins. Do. Wait, where am I going? I need to talk to Wormmon. I got focused looking at chat. So you're Sonia? Hey, are you really as strong as they say you are? Everyone's been making a big fuss because the Tamer showed up. I like to see the true extent of your abilities. If you can use a skill to cut down a tree that's blocking the way to label forest, then find a leafy branch. I'll acknowledge you as a true Tamer. Palmon's more familiar with how to use skills. I suggest you ask Palmon and Label Forest about it first. Oh, that's right. You'll need the address to Label Forest to get there, won't you? Then here, take it. Label Forest. Downside was if you didn't get like 90 or 100, you can't learn certain moves like their signatures. Yeah. I was mentioning it earlier in chat, but I think the plate cleaning system in this game is another case of Digimon having a neat concept, but not executing it very well. On DS, I'm sure the cleaning part is fine. On PC, it's difficult to clean perfectly. I bet it would definitely be easier if I had this game on my actual DS to do the cleaning thing, for sure. I remember doing all right with it on PC, but I think in the late game it got really annoying. Thoughts on Pokemon ZA releasing on the 16th and Time Stranger releasing the 2nd? You think gamers will rush one or the other to try and enjoy both games? I don't think they're going to have much effect on each other at all. Especially being 2 weeks apart. I think that any effect they have on one another will be very minimal. I need to see if any of you can do the cut thing. Is it under traits? Support skill. Okay, yeah, this skill under traits needs to have the cut thing. None, I think. You have a sword. Sick. Cut. Let's go. How similar is this to Dawn and Dusk in general? Very similar. It has a couple of different gameplay mechanics that are different. Mainly how, like, speed works for, like, and how unlocking Digivolutions work. But in terms of general gameplay and, like, going around the world and doing stuff, it's very similar to Dawn and Dusk. I think Dawn and Dusk are better. But not by, like, a huge degree. I would recommend playing Lost Evolution. It's a fun time. Bam, bam, bam. Do you like Monster Rancher? Never played it. What can you play Lost Evolution on? It's a Japanese-only DS game. So if you don't get the Japanese-only version, if you want to use the English fan patch, then you have to patch a ROM of the Japanese DS game and then play it. Player character's movement speed seems faster than base Dawn and Dusk here. Is it? I don't know, actually. Blue flame! Alright, Tentamon. One-shot this fool. Tentamon. Didn't even get the full para. Come on, Tentamon, man. This is going on your performance review. I think personally I prefer Lost Evolution over Dawn and Dusk just because of the choices of Digimon you can get. That's fair enough. I don't agree necessarily because I think that Dawn and Dusk gameplay-wise are a bit more fun, and I think that from what I remember of the last time I played this, Lost Evolution drags on a little bit compared to Dawn and Dusk. Also, unless you're cheating to get a bunch of the plates, like how I'm doing in this playthrough, you don't actually get most of those extra choices of Digimon you can get. A lot of them are just locked behind super late game plates that by the time you can get them, like, the game is already over. Having more Digimon is always nice, though. You don't know how to use skills? That's easy. All you have to do is place a Digimon with the required skill in your party. Okay, yeah, I already know how to do all this. Shut up. I also like the setting of, I like the setting of Dawn and Dusk better. The two different cities and the opposing factions and all that, I think is really neat. Sharp Claw. Oh no, 2 damage. Cut him. Cut that cactus down to size. Ba-da-ba. Alright, where's this tree at? Oh my goodness, a Garurumon. I have one of those things. Easiest crit of my entire career. It's honestly too easy. Yo, Tentomon! Never mind. I was about to call out Tentomon for being so slow, but then I realized he's a Tentomon. So I can't really be expecting him to be super quick. Which way am I going? From here? There's a tree somewhere I have to cut down, but where is it? No, do the Gashing Breeze. Oh my goodness, that killed the Kabuterimon. I wasn't expecting that. Apparently Pokemon got called out for art tracing in TGC Pocket. No, it should be TCG, right? Trading card game, not trading game card. One of their artists was tracing. That's not a good look. Where the heck is this tree? That's not the Digimon I meant to hit. Dead. Dead or alive? Get him, Suemon. Bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna find this dang old tree somewhere. And when I do, oh baby, it's gonna get the chopping of its life. Gonna get sliced and diced. Chat, I don't know the details of the art tracing thing with the Pokemon TCG, but, like, you know, I doubt that the Pokemon Company or Nintendo, whoever was in charge of it, like, paid an artist and knew that they were going to trace. If there was just, like, 1 or 2 pieces of art that were, like, shown to be traced, it was probably just an artist that they were like, hey, make art for us, and then the person traced, and then Nintendo was like, what the heck, bro, you weren't supposed to do that. Because if they put a placeholder on it that says new art coming soon, then they aren't trying to, like, get away with tracing or anything. They're probably like, whoops, that's not okay. Wait, I'm here now? Did I cut the thing? Where is this tree of which you spoke? Toyotaru got away with it, Nintendo can too. But didn't they... The person in chat who said that the art was traced said that Nintendo, like, put new art coming soon on it because they're going to get non-traced art for it, right? They're not getting away with anything. They're, like, undoing it. Which probably means that they didn't know what happened in the first place. Listen, Pokemon as a franchise is a mess. We can make fun of the things that they act, and Nintendo is a scummy company. We can make fun of the things that they actually do wrong. We don't have to make up other things that actually aren't a big deal to get mad at them for. Whee! Yo, dog, I have no idea where this tree is. Hi, I'm back. Got it? Use a skill to cut down a tree? Alright. I clearly missed the thing that I was supposed to cut down. Where could it be? Get me back in there. I don't remember what the trees that you can cut down look like in this game because I played this game once over 2 years ago. I mean, look at all these trees. Can I not just, like, get Hyokomon to whip out the blade and start going crazy with it? Gashing breeze. Garurumon OP plus never nerf. I think all of these rookies have to get to like level 20 plus to Digivolve. Surely the tree must be after Palmon. You would think. Bum, bum, bum. Pokemon Company said the reference they got from the commission department was mistook for an internal piece of work. Weird. If they're immediately fixing it, then I don't think there's a problem. I prefer Dawn and Dusk because although it's grindy, max stats is at least enough to beat the last challenge. Meanwhile, in Lost Evo, multiplied boss HP bars while your max attack is stuck at 9,999. The post-game in Lost Evolution sucks. Honestly, I think that Lost Evolution, and maybe I'll feel differently after we get through this playthrough. Because again, I haven't played this in over 2 years, but I've played tons of Dawn and Dusk many times over the years because they actually had English translations. But, I I think that Lost Evolution is a better game than Dawn and Dusk for, like, the first half. And then once you get to, I think it's the ice area on the second island in Lost Evolution, from, like, there on, the game kinda, like, here they are. The game kinda, like, goes down in quality. The enemy starts getting multiple turns at a time, and I don't like how that mechanic works. The game drags a little bit. It takes, like, a long time to, like, longer to get to the end than you feel like it should. At least to me it did. And then all of, like, the post-game and the super boss fights and all in this game are super, like, require an insane amount of grind. Even more than Dawn, Dusk, and DS all take. And they all take a lot of grinding to do their final missions. Because the story DS games were obsessed with making you do that, and it was very annoying. And also, like someone in chat said, the plates, like, the mega level Digimon plates, I think are placed really badly in the game. A lot of the really cool Digimon that you want to use in this game, because they weren't in stuff like Dawn and Dusk, you can't really get their plates until you're basically already in the post-game. The game is already almost over, so, like, who cares at that point? And also, some of them are, like, just kind of RNG, so it's just really annoying to get them in general. Sounds like this game could use a randomizer. I'm not sure that a randomizer would work out that well, unless it could work well with the evolution tree thing, with, like, the plate system, but, you know. You can't get Shine Greymon until right before the final battle? Yeah. Again, the plate thing to unlock Digivolutions and all, cool idea in concept. I think they executed it very poorly. I think that it actually, like, the execution of it works perfectly well in the first half of the game. It's just that second half of the game gets, like, a major dive in quality, which is why I like Dawn and Dusk more. Still a fun game, though, Lost Evolution is. Theoretically, it's going to be even more fun not having to worry about plates at all, so that's why we're doing this NG Plus style playthrough. I think I just need to gate this out of here. Blow up a few more champions to get experience first. Digivolution, are you in... Hold up. Are you in whatchamacallit's line at all? I don't think you're in Suemon's line at all. I think that you're in Devamon's line. I think it's Digivolution, Lady Devamon, Lilithmon, and Digivolution comes from Devamon, I think. So you're not the... This is not the dark Digimon we're looking for. Varadormon in World DS needs like 30 hours of play to evolve into him, but you can beat the game in under 24 hours. Digimon, Dawn and Dusk and Digimon World DS are not exempt from the whole you can't get the Digimon until the game is already over thing either. They have a similar problem. Dawn and Dusk's issue is more so that the game is just a little too short. I think Lost Evolution is a little too long, but I think Dawn and Dusk is a little too short. There's not like a happy medium between them. Are plates basically more common Digi-Eggs? I never watched your first playthrough, so I'm lost here. Alright, so if you play this game without using hacks, which we are using a hack that gives us all of the Digivolution tree already unlocked. If you're not playing with hacks, then what happens is you have this tree that has every Digivolution in it. And at the start of the game, the tree gets, like, broken up and messed up, so you cannot get the, you can't Digivolve into stuff anymore because the Digivolutions are not in the tree. You find Digiplates from Digimon, like Galmon is very likely to drop the Digiplate for Galgamon and stuff like that. And you have to get those plates, then you clean them in a little cleaning minigame, very similar to Spectrobes on the DS if you ever played that. Or Fossil Fighters if you played that. You, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought, sorry. You get those plates as drops, you go and clean them like how you do in those other games that I gave as an example, and then you put those plates into the Digivolution tree. I need to buy gate discs. And that allows you to Digivolve into those Digimon. So for instance, like, if I wasn't cheating to get the stuff, we would not be able to Digivolve Galmon into Galgamon until we got Galgamon's plate, cleaned it, and put that plate into the tree. then we would be able to Digivolve into Galgamon. Is how it works. And it's not that bad of a system. It could get a little frustrating at times if you're struggling to find the plate that you want. But for the first half of the game, I think the system works very well. I remember us having not much issue with finding the plates we needed to get all the way up to Ultimate. But when you get into the back half of the game, a lot of Mega Plates are, like, hidden, like, behind really annoying areas or annoying Digimon, or they're basically not available until you've already beaten the game, more or less, if you're, like, either done with the game or nearly done with the game before you can find the plates you need. So a lot of Mega Level Digimon you just cannot get until you've already done almost everything the game has to offer, which at that point, like, who even cares about, like, getting the 2 or 3 Digimon you really like, because by the time you get their plates and get them, there's, like, maybe a quest or 2 left in the game. There's, like, less than 30 minutes of game left, and then it's over anyway, so, like, who cares at that point? You know? So that's where the concept kind of falls apart a little bit, unfortunately. Wow, you really are something else. Keep this up and grow to become a powerful tamer. Words. Skills are just the starting point, so work hard and don't give up. Here's your reward. Take it. Thank you. I need to buy some gate discs. Yeah, instead of multi-hit moves, like Gatling Punch in this game is an AoE move. It hits 2 locations. In Dawn and Dusk, and I don't remember if Gatling Punch was in DS as well. I think it might have been. But in Dawn and Dusk, Gatling Punch is a move that lets you hit twice. You hit one hit of Gatling Punch, then you hit the other one. And you have other moves like Royal Sword and like O1 Crusher that do a similar thing, where you get to like select 3 times for an attack or whatever. In this game, there are no multi-hit moves. Instead, if your Digimon is fast enough, your Digimon gets to take 2 or even like 3, and in, like, the post-game bosses, sometimes even, like, 4 moves in a row. And it's very frustrating and a lot less fun to do. Hey, Sonya, did you check out the Quest PC? It's just next to Lotmon. Go in front of it and press A. Why am I talking to you? I did not need... No, shut up. Shut up. I didn't mean to talk to you. Shut up. Don't talk to me ever again. How are we looking on Digivolutions? It'll be easier to look in here. Yeah, Digimon World DS doesn't let you degenerate Digimon until you become a Gold Tamer? Until you, like, finish the Silver Tamer or the Bronze Tamer? It's the Bronze or the Silver Tamer mission. I can't remember which. I think it's after you finish Bronze Tamer, because that's when you fight the Skull Greymon Machine Dramon thing, right? Or is that Silver? I can't recall. You have to get to level 24. We're working on it. Patamon has to get to level 22. We're working on it. Garurumon has to get to level 27 and have 120 attack. We're working on it. Tentomon is good to go. I do want Kabuterimon, right? I think I do. Gate disc. I almost said date Gisk. I don't know who Gisk is. I wouldn't recommend dating him or her, just because I don't recommend not dating them. I don't know anything about them. You know, use your judgment. Anyways, yeah, DS, like, didn't let you degenerate for a while because it was, like, part of the storyline or something, which it's neat to tie something that intrinsic of the game into storyline on one hand. On the other hand, it's really annoying to not be able to degenerate your Digimon for the first, like, third of the game. Because it's a pretty core mechanic, it turns out. Hold up, look at the Digivolution tree. Bad noise time, chat. Worst sound design of all time coming up. This is what we're doing here, right? Yeah. We get Mega Kabuterimon Red, and then you Digivolve into Ancient Beatmon, which is actually Ancient Beetlemon. Yeah, look at this dude. This dude is awesome. This guy goes hard. Digiplate information. Combine the alpha and beta plates. Of course. And then I know I need, like, something in Suemon's line. What's the other Digimon I'm lacking? You, theoretically, are supposed to become Zukaimon if I don't, like, find the scan data for a Biomon first instead. You become a Zulongmon, I think, through Goldramon, because Magna Angemon becomes Goldramon. You're Ancient Beetlemon. I need something in Kamemon's Digivolution line. because I need Jumbo Gamemon to become Ebenwumon. Yeah. Wait, I think I need another quest. Fork over the quests. Whoops. Bum. A digging Digimon in Agumon's lunchbox. You accepted a quest. Alright, buddy, what you need done? What you need me to do, Agumon? Yo, Sonia, got a favor to ask you. I'd like to deliver this lunchbox to my friend Wormmon. They're always working so hard. I made this lunchbox myself to help cheer them on. But in order to reach Magnet Mine, where Wormmon is, you gotta travel underground. And you see, I don't have the dig skill to do that. That's why I'm here asking you. Could you please go to Magnet Mine in my place? First, go to Login Mountain and ask Armadillomon for digging tips. I don't think I have anything that can use dig either. Armadillomon knows more about how to use the dig skill. Try ask him over at Login Mountain. I think I need the... Right, I need gate discs. Gate discs? Sir, gate discs, please. Your finest gate discs. No. Consumables. I have a lot of money. Let's just make sure I don't have to worry about gate discs probably for the rest of the game. Take a few of these, too. Alright, there we go. Banna. No. Okay. Now, let's get a Digimon with the dig skill. This is not where I need to go to do this. Wait. I might already have one. Agumon, Dormon. I think that you can dig, can't you? Yes. Okay, so let's get the Doramon back in the party with us. At least temporarily, because I'm going to need a Digmon, I think. Away we go. Alright. That's Label Forest. I want Login Mountain. Yep. Hacker Voice, we're in. And then Patamon Digivolve is at 22, right? 2 levels to go. Almost there. Almost there. Hawkmon, why couldn't you be Biomon? Like, come on, man. We're just gonna have to get Digitamamon and then degenerate. A new skill? Why on earth would I teach you Petite Blaster, bro? You're a Kabuterimon. Why are you even learning that? Okay, so you taking game or Let's Play recommendations right now? Are you pretty packed up for a while? Pretty packed up, but, you know, you're always welcome to try and throw a game's hat into the ring. I'm probably gonna do another poll for the YouTube members, because I know I want to do... I have a couple of ideas. I want to do another playthrough of a game, like, from my childhood, but I'm not really sure which one. I might throw that to a poll on YouTube members to let them decide. Hi, Armadillomon. I need to speak with you. Also, Rugby, if you recommend a game, it's just going to be Bakugan, and I'm just going to push it back another 2 months. Having Cleaver. Have you considered Scissor Arms Mini? Revenge of the Savage Planet seems like a game you'd enjoy. Have not heard of it. Fossil Fighter? We already did Fossil Fighter's Champion. I didn't play Fossil Fighter as a kid. We might do the original Fossil Fighters game at some point. I've been told I shouldn't play the 3rd Fossil Fighter game. apparently it ruined the franchise. Do, 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 do. You want to know how to dig? I absolutely love to dig. I want everyone in the world to understand the joys of digging, but only certain kinds of Digimon can use the skill. If you want to go digging underground, you'll need to have a Digimon. I almost said Digmon. You'll need to have a Digimon with the dig skill in your party. The Doramon around here have the dig skill. I've already got a Doramon on me. Remember, the dig skill is a very valuable one. Have you considered playing Spectrobes again? Didn't we... Okay, so I have no interest in playing the original Spectrobes or Spectrobes Beyond the Portals ever again, really. Because I don't think those games are very good. I think they kind of suck. Oh, Suemon is down here. This is what I've been waiting for. Get Akihiko in here. All right, we need to get the scan data for Suemon before we leave. Because that is our 5th team member. Then we just need to figure out where to get the scan data for Kamemon. Or one of its forms. Such ominous music. So I have no interest in playing the DS Spectrobe games ever again, because I think they kind of blow. I just did... I shouldn't say just did, but I did the co-op Origins playthrough with Jet, like... Has it even been a year since we did that? When was that playthrough, chat? Someone in chat want to tell me? So I played Spectrobe's Origins not that long ago. So I don't have any plans to play it again, because the only Spectrobes game I would play again is Origins. And I probably will do a single-player redux of that at some point, because I think I did my original playthrough of it, and then I did my playthrough with Jet, and that's it. So I probably will do a playthrough of it again, but probably not soon. What about Tides of Annihilation? I don't think the game... Does that game even have a release date yet? I haven't heard any news about Tides of Annihilation. 100% scan data on Suemon. Let's go! Bam, 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 bam. Nailed it. Origins with Jet is 2 years ago. Have I wiped a year from my mind? I thought that Lost Evolution was like a year and a half ago. I thought that I did Origins with Jet about a year ago. Now everyone's telling me it was 2 years, 2.5 years. What happened in the year 2024? Was I even alive during it? What games was I playing in 2024? Was my channel inert during that time? Old age will do that to you? Rugby, I'm pushing Bakugan back another 3 months. Shut up. Who do you think you are? Origins was 2 years and 20 days ago, exactly. Okay, so it was almost within less than 2 years. Wait, what is this move? Crosscutter? That seems good. Tides of Annihilation does not have a release date yet. Yeah, that's what I thought. I vaguely remember the trailer for it. It looked very fun. I'll play it when it comes out, but it just doesn't even have a release date yet. With how your memory's going, Chaos, you'll forget about that delay. I'm gonna remember this. I'm going to locate your home, go into your house while you're not there, use your cast iron to make just a beautifully well done steak. It will be delicious. I'll enjoy every bite. And then I will put your cast iron in the dishwasher. Then you will know true pain. You monster, someone who isn't even Rugby says in chat. My soul hurt from hearing that. Listen, man. It is what it is. Lost Soul Aside is pretty soon, though. What's Lost Soul Aside? I don't remember that. Who hurt you? Causing collateral damage? Come on, chat. It's Rugby. He gets what he deserves. Let's be honest here. How dare you put the cast iron in the dishwasher? I know how to get to him. Listen, I would never do it to a cast iron that didn't deserve it. It's an FF16 and Stellar Blade-like game. Was it in one of the... Was it in one of the State of Plays, and I saw it, and I just don't remember it? It was? When does it come out? What's it called? Lost Soul Aside, you said? If it's like FF16 and Stellar Blade, I want to play it. I love both of those games. Patamon needs 69 experience to Digivolve. Nice. It's the 29th of August. Ooh, okay, so I still got like a month then. We'll probably hit that up at the end of the month. A gate disc. I just bought like 50 of these. Oh no, a single Hagurumon. Dead. Dead or alive. Kabuterimon, how many skills do you learn, bro? Does anyone remember what I'm doing in Magnet Mine? Because I don't. I know not my purpose, nor why I am here. All I know is that I must kill. How does the rock and the thing of metal resist fire? Come on, man. Come on. They should be, like, melted or something. Questing. So true. Looking for a Wormmon? Were you not hunting that evil baby Digimon? No, I already got the scan data for Suemon. That was like a side quest. That was exactly 69 experience right there. Nice. I think I am looking. Yeah, I've got to, like, give a Wormmon its lunch or something, right? Why didn't Agumon give me the quest for bringing Wormmon lunch? It should have been a, Vemon that gave me this quest. You would live that on like 1 HP, you scumbag. Electric spit? How does that even work? Makes like no logistical sense. There's a rock in my way? Well, they didn't tell me that I needed Bulldoze for this quest, so I must have missed the Wormmon somewhere. Which anime has the best opening? Oh, this is a fun question. What's everyone in chat's favorite anime opening? If you even know what your absolute favorite is. There are a lot of really good ones. My number one is Sign from Naruto. It's the 6th Naruto opening. Naruto Shippuden opening, to be specific. Sorry. Naruto has a different 6th opening. I don't even know what Naruto's 6th opening is. I know that its 5th one is Seishun. Oh, I know what the 6th Naruto opening is. I don't know what it's called, but I don't think I liked it very much. Sign is the 6th Shippuden opening. It's the one about Jiraiya and Pain and Itachi and Sasuke, and it is my favorite opening. The visuals, the song, the anime arc that it's covering at the time, my absolute favorite. Bleach Season 2, D-Technolife by Uberworld. I think I've heard that one before. I love Uberworld. Uberworld is a great band. They do a lot of great songs. Love Uberworld. Does Uberworld do the Food Wars opening that I really like? Does Uberworld do Chronos, the Season 4 Food Wars opening? Food Wars opening Season 4 Chronos. Is that by Uberworld? I don't think it is. No, it's Stereo Dive Foundation that does that one. I know Uberworld does the Seven Deadly Sins opening I really like. What is that called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the season... It's the second half of Season 2 or the Season 3. I think it's the Season 3 opening for Seven Deadly Sins. That was when the animation quality, like, fell into the dirt for that show, but man, that opening was good. That opening they had for that was fire, and it was by Uberworld. I don't know any One Piece openings off the top of my head. Another absolute classic that I really like. I really like Colors from Code Geass. Who doesn't? I'm also a big fan, even though I don't like Demon Slayer, I like Grenge, which is the first opening for Demon Slayer by Lisa. Whew, man. That is a good song. Great opening. But there are so many anime openings that I just love, man. So very many. Not one of my absolute favorites, but one I think of a lot when I think of anime openings. Smile Bomb. The Yu Yu Hakusho opening. Such a classic. It's not like one of my absolute favorites, but man, do I love it. Lisa is a very good singer. I agree. I really like Flow, Asian Kung Fu Generation, Uberworld. Those are like three of the bands that immediately come to my mind that I really enjoy. That do a lot of different anime openings and endings and whatnot. Where is this Wormmon? Dead. Mega Blaster! Have you seen Kaiju number 8? No, I have not. Oh, another opening I'm a big fan of is the Kaguya-sama openings. Love Dramatic. I absolutely adore Love Dramatic. Great opening. And Daddy Daddy Do is also a very good opening. I can't remember the Season 3 opening for Kaguya-sama. It must not have been as good. But maybe I just haven't heard it in a while. But, like, man, I love Love Dramatic and Daddy Daddy Do. Bomber and Animon, can you stop being so bulky? Get paralyzed, idiots. Ran away! I forgot that they could do that in this game. Not the powerful punch. Sub-Zero Ice Fang. This Patamon really needs to Digivolve. Where the heck is this Wormmon? It's gotten to the point where I'm using the little drag effect. I haven't opened this chest, so this must be a pathway I haven't gone yet. Guess if you like Lisa's music, you should look at Solo Leveling Season 2's opening. I might give that a look later. Lisa does really good songs. Ah! Oh, another one of my absolute favorites is Fly High from Haikyuu. Who does Fly High? What band is that? Can't remember. Is that the Season 2 first opening or second opening? I'm pretty sure Fly High is from Season 2. First opening for Black Clover. I only know one Black Clover opening. It's the, Black Rover one, which is really good. I don't think that's the first one, though. I think Black Rover is, like, the third one, right? Black Rover. I should watch or read Black Clover at some point. I've heard it's pretty good. Another one of my favorites is Rain from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. There's Wormmon. I think Rain is my favorite Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood opening. Will the rain... I really love Amelie's cover of it. Will the rain falling down never have an ending? Something like that. It's been a minute since I've heard her cover. What about endings? Ooh, man, I love anime endings, too. Big anime ending fan. Ah, Poison. One of my absolute favorites that V Shoujo really did Amelie dirty. Let me correct your sentence for you, Wolfen. V Shoujo really did everyone dirty. Literally everyone. Their talents, people that weren't their talents. You're hard pressed to find someone that V Shoujo did not do dirty. Garbage Company. Burnout Syndromes! Yeah, they did fly high, and they did that first Dr. Stone opening. I do like the first Dr. Stone opening, the Hello World. I do like that, but I think I like Dr. Stone's second opening even more. I really love Dr. Stone's second opening. One of my favorite endings that I always think of is Black Knight Town from Naruto. It's like the 28th ending or something like that, or Naruto Shippuden. Naruto Shippuden has, like, over 40 endings. Or no, they have 40 endings exactly. I love Black Knight Town from Naruto. I love Naruto Shippuden's final ending, which is, Zetsu, I think, which is really funny because there's a character named Zetsu in Naruto. I really love that ending. There's another ending, I think it's called Flame On from Naruto Shippuden that I really like. And then there's also another ending, I don't remember what it's called, but it's the ending that focuses on Madara Uchiha. That one is also very good. Those are, like, those endings always come to the forefront of my mind. There's also, I think it's the second ending of Spy Family. I'm so much worse at remembering the names of endings than I am the names of openings. But the second ending of Spy Family, I think, is the one that I really love a lot, where the animation has it where, like, Lloyd walks into his house and then it just, like, moves, it, like, does a panoramic around their apartment showing different characters throughout it. I love that ending from Spy Family. It's so good. Do you need me for something? Is that the lunchbox that Agumon prepared for me? I see, so you've come to deliver it to me. Thank you for taking the trouble to come all this way. I know I'll give him these cookies I baked in return. You said your name was Sonia, right? Could you please pass these cookies on to Agumon for me? I'd better take a break. Take care on your trip back. Oh, there was one song that I heard once, I think it was a Bleach ending when I looked it up, but I just happened to get it in my recommended. I think it's called Haruka Kanata or something like that. I think it was a Bleach ending. I don't know what Bleach ending it is, but man, I love that song. Man, I love that song. I'm pretty sure it was a Bleach ending. I think it was like the 8th Bleach ending or something like that. I never actually saw it in Bleach because I only watched through Soul Society when I watched Bleach. But man, I just happened upon that song, and I was like, dang, that's good. Back to the Digibase. Did you listen to Sleepwalking Orchestra from Delicious in Dungeon? No, I don't think so. I might have heard it once or twice, because I watched the first, like, 2 or 3 episodes of Delicious in Dungeon with a friend once. But I don't remember it. Overlord has some good openings and endings, yeah. There was one Overlord ending that I really liked. I think it was the 3rd ending? It was the 3rd, or maybe it was the 2nd one? It could have even been the 1st. Or the 4th. I don't know. I don't remember. There was one Overlord ending that I really liked. I can't remember it, though. And then Overlord has 2 really good openings. Clatonia and... what's the Season 3 opening called, chat? What's the Season 3 opening of Overlord called? Those are songs that Amelie did covers of that I really loved her covers of them. Sonia, welcome back. Are those Wormmon's cookies? I'm super hungry right now, too. Looks like Wormmon's doing just fine. You even brought their present back. Great work, Tamer. Here's your reward. Thanks. Hooray. Oh, JJK's Lost in Paradise. Yeah. I'm upset at myself for not remembering Lost in Paradise. Lost in Paradise is definitely, like, top-tier ending. Veracity! That's the Overlord opening I'm thinking of. Thank you, chat. Veracity was very good. But Lost in Paradise from JJK, whew, such a good ending. Such a good ending. Sonia, Asuka, this is terrible. Hiroyuki suddenly took off in the Digi-ship. Ah, well, he gets what he deserves, you know. That idiot. I bet he's gone off... I can't read. I bet he's gone off to look for Yui and Takudo. Why couldn't he just wait for us? It's crazy however you look at it. I mean, rumor has it the Selectors have already taken over South Bridge. Do you know where Hiroyuki is now? Should be possible to figure out Hiroyuki's location since the ship emits a signal as it's moving. Hey, Patamon, what happened to the Digi-ship? We just received a strange signal coming from South Bridge, but... Huh? Wait, if you're here, Sonia, who's in the ship? Hiroyuki. I had just finished setting the address to South Bridge. I only took my eyes off him for a second and he was gone. It's not your fault, Patamon. That idiot is always acting like this, always causing trouble without any consideration for others. He goes around causing a fuss and annoying everyone. He never stops to think about how his action will affect others. Probably for the best that you took your eyes off him, Patamon. Otherwise, you'd probably be stuck on that ship with him right now. Hey, does Hiroyuki even know how to pilot the ship? He'll be alright, won't he? He'll be fine, I'm sure. He may be stupid, but he's got some surprisingly good reflexes. If something were to happen, I doubt he'd get hurt. Is that so? Well, push comes to shove, the autopilot should kick in as long as nothing else goes wrong. Something went wrong. Wait, that sound, was that the Digi-ship returning? Patamon, be careful. We don't know what the situation is inside it yet. Hey, Patamon. I feel very out of the water because I don't listen to anime openers or finishers. The fact that you called them finishers instead of endings, Rugby, shows how uncultured you are. Unbelievable. Oh, there's a Haikyuu ending that I also really love. I think it's the... Oh, it's either the second Season 2 ending or it's the Season 3 ending. I think it's the Season 3 ending where they do the animation where it shows all of the teams and it's just slowly scrolling to the left, going through all the teams that were in all the tournaments. Or not in all the tournaments, but the tournament leading up to the end of Season 3. I love that ending of Haikyuu. There's another Haikyuu ending I really like too. I think it's the first ending, the one that goes... Haikyuu has great music. If you haven't watched Haikyuu, watch Haikyuu. Highly recommend it. If you look at Haikyuu and you're like, it's a sports anime, it's volleyball, I don't like sports ball, watch Haikyuu. If there's ever a sports anime that's going to change your opinion about sports animes, it's gonna be Haikyuu. That anime is fantastic. This is terrible. Everything's ruined. Huh? Is it broken? Could it have crashed again? No, the ship itself seems fine. But the location data of South Bridge, all of the access points, they've all been erased from the ship's system. Why? Huh? But hey, the ship returned safely at least, so we've managed to avoid the worst possible situation, right? So what about Hiroyuki? There's no one on the ship. Ah, we're finally free of Hiroyuki. Let's go. What does he think he's doing, that stupid airhead? Sonia, let's take the ship and follow Hiroyuki. When we find that idiot, we'll have to teach him a lesson. The address has been erased from the Digi-ship system, and the Digiport in the area is still unopened. Therefore, if you want to go to South Bridge, you'll need to go and open the gate manually before you can fly there. What? So in order to fly to South Bridge, we'd now have to already be there first somehow? That doesn't make any sense. Are you saying it's impossible? Then how are we supposed to go after Hiroyuki? I have an idea. If you can find ArmadilloMon, I'm sure you can figure something out. You might have heard this before, but a digging Digimon on your team can help you reach South Bridge. Why don't you go to Login Mountain and ask ArmadilloMon about it? I've already gone and talked to ArmadilloMon, bro. Alright, Sonia, let's head to Login Mountain and find ArmadilloMon. Do I have to go to ArmadilloMon, or do I just have to go dig to South Bridge? Because I already know how to dig to South Bridge. Oh, another anime opening that I didn't mention earlier, One Punch Man Season 1. The hero. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Look at all that down there. That's a lot of stuff down there. One Punch Man's first opening was sick. Alright, ArmadilloMon. If nothing else, he's probably going to tell me what dig spot I need to... Wait. I need to Digivolve this Patamon. Ah! It's Vemon! Ah! Oh, and I also need to create the Suemon. Nice 582 damage. You can go straight there. I don't remember which direction to go straight there now that I think about it, so we'll just go talk to Armadillomon and see what happens. After I go Digivolve this Patamon into Angemon. That is not what I meant to click. Yeah, I did see they made a Haikyuu. Gotcha. Yeah. Digibase! Ah, water. Love me some water. Keeps you frosty. The snowman. Hacker voice, we're in. Hyokamon still has 2 levels to go. Get me Angemon. First of 4 burgers done cooking. Where mine? Share? If you give me 2 of the hamburgers, Rugby, I'll cut down the wait time on the Bakugan playthrough by 5 months. That undoes all of your mistakes today, plus 1. I'm just saying. Giving you an option. Been playing this game as well. Cleaning the digiplates is hard with the mouse I have. Yeah, it's not, it's definitely not meant for a mouse. Definitely meant for a stylus through and through. What toppings do you want, Chaos? You're gonna love this, brother. Literally just ketchup. Suemon. I respect it. Really? Of all the things you're a snob about and just putting ketchup on a burger, you're like, yeah, that checks? Suemon is born. I made some pork chops on my George Foreman the other day. That was pretty good. Been trying to use my George Foreman more. Been doing chicken tenderloins, trying out pork chops now. Some more stuff to make that doesn't require me busting out the entire grill. The second I want a steak, though, you know that grill's turning on. At least you're not the heathen, which is my former teammate who put peanut butter and jelly on his burger. So, like, you killed him, right? Like, just to be clear, you didn't allow what was clearly a demon possessing a human body to, like, continue existing in this world. Because that wasn't a human being that you were teammates with. That wasn't a person. Whoever that was, they have no human rights. They deserve no rights, actually. The only way to have a steak grilled to perfection. That's what I'm saying, man. Chicken and pork chops, George Foreman can get that done. Easy and simple. You want like a good steak? Yeah, slap that bad boy on the grill. Whenever I want burgers or hot dogs, grill. Burgers on the George Foreman would probably be fine if you just want to be quick about it, but I'd rather bust out the grill for it. Motherboard continent. And then the other thing I love to do on the grill, ribs. I haven't made ribs in months. It's been a hot minute. I got on a steak kick, and just like whenever I would bust out the grill, I would do like steaks, burgers, hot dogs. The music has changed? Oh yeah, the music changes depending on how far in the story you are, right? I think. I forgot about that. I need to make ribs again. It's been a minute. Are we stronger than a beetle yet? I have already destroyed HerculesKabuterimon. Now we have to go find Hiroyuki because he's an idiot. Let's make a trade, Chaos. Your ribs for my burgers. You're obviously making out like a bandit in that trade, but I'll allow it. I think ribs are overrated. Nah, dog. You must have had some bad ribs at some point. Well-made ribs can never be overrated. They're that good. Dead. I think it's quite easy to do ribs wrong. But man, a well-done rib, ooh, baby. Yeah, this music goes hard, by the way. I prefer a good roasted pork shoulder, but ribs is high on my list. I'm gonna be honest with you, at least recently, I'd probably rather have a really good well-done steak than ribs, if given the option. But, like, they're both right up there at like, the top of the list. I just really enjoy steak, but I also really enjoy ribs. It's a tough pick. Sonia, have you been digging holes? You want to go to South Bridge? I see, I know. There's a large hole over in Chip Forest. If you go through that, I'm sure you'll make it. Okay, Chip Forest. Die. I think beef is the best meat, even though wings are my favorite. I agree. I get beef hot dogs. So, I'm a big believer in beef. That moment when the meat on the rib bone glides right off the bone. I know, right, brother? I just ate. You're making me hungry again? Boy, I'm saying. You know what? I've decided I'm grilling tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's my day off. I'm grilling tomorrow. Will I do steak or will I do ribs? I did steak last time. I think I might, I think I might bust out some ribs tomorrow. It's been a hot minute. It's about time to bust out the ribs again. Chaos cooking stream wins. So true. All while I'm wearing a Spider-Man mask. That'll make it really easy to cook. I want to get you to level 24 before I go back and go to Chip Forest. Cook out of Chaos's house. Genius. Cook out at my place next summer. Maybe I'll open my pool again. I've kept my pool closed because it's just so expensive to keep open for how little I use it. I've kept it closed for the past, like, 2 years? Maybe even 3? I do want to open it again. Maybe I'll try and open it next year. If Chaos is having a cookout, I'm afraid I may not be invited. Rugby. You've been a viewer of this channel for how long? I would obviously let you watch from outside the fence and, like, pass you a plate. Like, come on, man. I'm not heartless. I want this Yokomon to get to level 24. Do I get, like, a rugby corner that I'm not allowed to leave? Not if you're playing rugby in it. A corner is not going to be enough space for that. I'll give you, like, a little rectangle on the side of the yard. Beep, beep, beep. Put butter in my ramen just for flavor. Can I get a check from people who eat ramen? Is that, how weird is that? Is that, like, relatively normal, or is that, like, what's wrong with you kind of weird? I don't eat ramen, so I need a check from the ramen connoisseurs in chat. How do we feel about putting butter in the ramen? I feel like you can put butter in most things, if you really want to. It isn't the weirdest thing I've ever heard. All right. Ramen can be with literally anything. Anything? Can you put pizza with pineapple on it in your ramen? Bam, 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 bam. Hup. 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 I'm sure someone did and then got yeeted out of Japan for it. Fair, fair. Dead. I don't know how to feel about butter in my ramen. All right, you know what? It sounds like we'll let it pass. The council has judged that you're allowed to keep existing. Congratulations. We have decided not to eliminate you. Zeke of the Falls, thank you for summoning to tier 1 for 57 months. Coming up on 5 years. Thank you so much for the support, brother. Just puts me back here, huh? I think I'll get more experience here. Sub-Zero Ice Fang! Hyokobon, please! Just get to level 24! Speaking of Japan, chat, I'm heavily considering planning out a vacation to Japan in the next year or two. I've been wanting to go for a while. I need more experience. I think I might finally plan it out. Maybe not next year. Might wait until 2027, but I wanna. Should take us with you? Yeah, I'll live stream from Japan. Genius. I'll be the only live streamer in Japan who's doing IRL streams who isn't insanely disrespectful and annoying. I'm sure there are other people that already do that aren't, but too many people being annoying in other countries while streaming. Alright, one more fight. Oh yeah, this is where the ship was. Dude, that Johnny Somali guy. I saw like 1 or 2 videos on his situation. What an idiot. What an absolute moron. Getting what he deserves. There we go. Whoops. Gate deuce! Do what your friend did and introduce brain rot to an old man when you go? Why would you do that? Poor Japanese guy just minding his business. I'd love to go to Japan one day. Me too, that's why I really want to. You know, finally taking Shia LaBoofity Boof's advice. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Digivolve! Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, yo, it's Baraimon. Biomon scan data? I don't think I got the scan data, Biomon. We're just gonna go through the Baraimon shenanigans. Are you supposed to become Karamon or Dracmon, who is called Dracumon for some reason? What are you supposed to end up as? Skullbalukimon becomes ancient. Oh, we're gonna get to use Skullbalukimon. That's sick. So we want Dracmon to become Musiamon. Alright. Yeah, Burimon is going to Digivolve into Digitamamon and then degenerate all the way down to Biomon and then go from Biomon straight up Biomon's normal Digivolution line to Zukaiamon. It's a little roundabout, but I haven't been running into any Biomon, so we'll make it work. The degenerating and whatnot will end up good for stats, probably. Dracumon! Alright, good stuff. What do you need to Digivolve into? You do need to become Magna Angemon, if I remember right. I love that I have to revive Devamon and Angemon to get Lucemon in fall down mode. That's funny. Level 31, 115 attack. That's pretty easy. So level 31 for you. What do you need? You're supposed to be as awesome as it would be to get Chimeramon. That's not the route we're taking. You also need to be level 31 for Mega Kabuterimon Red. Doramon, you're just here to give me the dig skill. Garurumon, level 27. And then Burimon to become Digitamamon, level 33 with 120 defense. Alright. Alright. Bearmon is in Time Stranger. Very exciting. Alright, so now we go to Chip Forest and we find that dig point. Pardon me, tickle in my throat. Away we go. Label Forest, Chip Forest. Let's switch in Angemon instead of Burimon, so we have the Adventure 01 squad. Digimon equivalent of Gen 1er status. Not that way. Was it just level 27 for Garurumon? We're gonna get that pretty soon. Shouldn't take long. If we get X antibody Digivolutions, Victory Greymon would also be nice. I highly doubt we're gonna get X antibody stuff with Time Stranger because I would bet that they aren't gonna worry about X antibody stuff much unless they eventually make a story game that focuses on it, which that would be cool to get a Digimon game that focuses on X antibodies a bit. I really hope that we get, I really hope we get more of the legendary warriors than just, Agumon and Lobomons. Digivolutions. That's what I really want. I really, really want Petaldragon, man. I want Petaldragon so bad. Victory Greymon would be great. I'd love to have Victory Greymon and Garurumon. But man, I want If I could pick any one Digimon, I would put in Petaldragon in a heartbeat. Man, I love that Digimon. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. Paralysis heal. Note to self, jumping down there takes you out of Chip Forest. Not the way to go. Not the way to go at all. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hacker voice, we're in. Back to the forest. Alright, let's not just backtrack this time. Oh no, a single Gummymon. Whatever shall we do? How will we get out of this? Bam, 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 now. Hi, Kudamon. Bye, Kudamon. Look at those gains. I just came from your Spyro playthrough, and I have to say it was some of the most fun gameplay and commentary I've seen. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I remember liking the Spyro playthrough pretty well. I think I liked the games less than the previous progressively. I'm pretty sure my favorite was the first one. But I still had fun with it. 2 burgers down. Chaos, put your 2 burgers down for the cookout because I'm hungry. Dude, I'm starving now. You hated the skateboard? Oh yeah, I hated the skateboard. I remember that for sure. I did not like the skateboard in Spyro 3. My friend Slyro has assured me on multiple occasions that the reignited version of the skateboard is actually worse than the original. It was a good trilogy, though, regardless. Hand of Fate. I'd be down with the Spyro 4. I'd play a Spyro 4. I'd play that if they dropped it. Where the heck is this dig spot in Chip Forest? Have I been lied to? Isn't this taking me right back to the other spot where, like, you drop down and then you can't get back around? Have I missed a turn somewhere? No, not move. I want to... There we go, escape. Yeah, jump down point. I don't think you can get back up from it. Where is this dig spot? Yeah, you can't get back up from that, so that can't be the right way. You planning to do a Mega Man Network Redux sometime in the future, Chaos? Not particularly, no. It's not something I've considered. It's not something that I'm against doing maybe at some point. It's just not really up in my priority list at the moment. Hasn't really crossed my mind, to be honest. Although I do love the Battle Network games. I probably want to redux Star Force. I still need to go back and actually play Star Force 3. Now that I used my 3DS capture the other day and it didn't completely bork my setup like it did, or like I think it was a contributing factor to, like over a year ago, I need to go back and finish Star Force 3. I really want to do that. There's only one game Chaos is against playing, apparently. One day, though. One day. What are you talking about? Only one game Chaos is against playing? Bro's never heard of Digimon Survive? Didn't pay attention earlier when I said I don't want to play the DS Spectro games again? One game that you care about, Rugby? Well, you know. You get what you deserve or whatever. Am I losing my mind? Where is this pathway in Chip Forest? Where's this pathway I'm missing? He did say Chip Forest, right, chat? Did he say Label Forest? I thought he said Chip Forest. Which I think is where I am. Oh, come on. I was right there. How much would someone have to pay you to have to play Survive again? It can't be afforded. $1 million. I hate that game. He did say Chip Forest, right? Am I insane? Am I crazy? Am I losing my mind? Bum, ba, da, bum, 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 bum. Meh, meh, meh. Escape, escape. It's a single. All right, you know what, Gummymon? You know what? You know what? You know what? Enjoy dying, idiot. There has to be, like, what? Oh, it's right there to the left. That's the pathway I was missing. I'm just blind, chat. Why is this Kudamon so fast? Bro's been hitting the treadmill. Respect. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, yo, crosscutter? How did I miss this earlier? There's what I'm looking for. Hey, Sonia, you have a Digimon with Dig in your party right now, correct? Good, then let's go. If we go through this hole, we'll eventually reach the underground. Dig skill. Why do you get the ominous, like, danger music when you're underground? Why do they think the underground is inherently evil? You know what? I'm gonna Sub-Zero Ice Fang you. Out of my face, Greymon. That is one big tornado. Get him with the Hand of Fate. Thunderclaw! It's honestly too easy. I got an entire Greymon? Hooray! What'd I tell you about calling me when I'm underground? I just saw a spider in my bedroom. It ran away when I tried to kill it. I'm considering burning the whole building down. You probably should. Because if you don't, that spider is gonna train and get stronger, and it will return in the next Avengers film. And then what will you do? What Digimon is the ideal team you're looking for? We're getting the 4 Sovereign Digimon, and we're getting, Ancient Beetlemon and AncientSphinxmon. So right now, I just need a Kamemon. I have everything else I need. Ba-na-na. Excuse me, the pathways are blocked off. Big tornado! Never heard of AncientSphinxmon? The ancient Digimon are the original forms of the 10 legendary warriors from Digimon Frontier. Ancient Greymon, Ancient Garurumon, Ancient Kazumon, Ancient Beetlemon, Ancient Megalotheriumon, Ancient Troyamon, Ancient Wisemon, Ancient Volcanomon, Ancient Sphinxmon. I'm at 9. Which one didn't I say? Ancient Troyamon? Did I say Ancient Troyamon? Ancient Mermaymon. I think I didn't say Ancient Mermaymon. I think I got them all. Sub-Zero Ice Fang! Alright, we are going this way. Oh no, a single Kuramon. Whatever shall I do? Bye, little buddy. No becoming Diaboromon for you today. an Amazon? I sure hope we don't come across Hiroyuki's corpse floating in the water. That would just be so terrible. Oh no. Is this South Bridge? It's a more tranquil of a place than I expected. Sonia, Asuka, have you managed to reach South Bridge? If there's a digiport there, don't forget to open it, alright? If you do that, the address will be recorded. With the address, we won't have to travel underground anymore? Yep, from then onwards, you can simply use the digiship. There should be a key in a box somewhere nearby. Try to find it. Got it. We'll go find the key. Then we can open up the Digiport's gate. Just be careful not to get separated over there. The fact that the addresses were deleted from the ship's system, someone did that on purpose. That much we know for sure. Do you think that goes for Hiroyuki's disappearance too? That same someone took him and sent the ship back? Uh-oh. You two are Sonia and Asuka, right? Who are you guys? How do you know our names? Your ally asked us to come and get you. They said you'd understand if we told you that, and I'd come with us, so hurry up and come with us. Our ally? Well, we are missing 3 of our friends, but who told you this? Who asked you to come here? Your ally told us. They told us to bring you with us. They said you'd absolutely understand if we said that. It doesn't look like they understand what we're saying, even though we asked who these so-called allies are. Your ally told us to bring you back with us. They told us to do everything in our power to bring you back, so you must come with us. Alright, well, these guys are getting murdered. Sucks to be them, I guess. Alright, they're a little bulky. Neat line for Time Strangers could be our Kennymon's line. That'd be cool. I'd be down with that. Cross cutter. Not the scissor claw. Oh no. Scissor claw, not a big deal. Easy dodge. Was never even worried. There goes one of them. Oh, that one was 1 level higher for some reason. Why is Kawagamon weak to light? Whatever, we got him. Yo, 630 experience. Don't mind if I do. Wonder what level Dracmon Digivolve's at. I should have checked that. Swallow Duet Reverse. Very complicated name. Healing Air. 230 MP, huh? I'll pass on that. To attack an ally's friends, we can never be allies with someone like that. Traitors will get you for this. Doubt it. Hey, wait, who put you up to this? Asuka, you don't have any Digimon, you idiot. Where are you going? Ah, wait, what are you doing? Stop, let go of me, let go, you idiots. Deserved. You aren't our ally. There's only one we can call that. Returning with just one is sufficient. We have no use for you. Alright, Asuka gets what she deserves. Is there anyone in this game who isn't an idiot other than me? Asking for a friend. Hey, the Amazon key. Birdramon? We could just get the scan data for Birdramon and skip the whole Digitamamon degeneration stuff we needed to do. Wouldn't be too bad. Bam, 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 bam. Click. Hacker voice, we're in. Dracmon, how close are you to Digivolving? Level 20 for Suemon? Okay. A little bit more. Let's just keep going then. Gotta go save Asuka because she's a moron. What else is new? This is the same screen from Dawn and Dusk's palette, Amazon, where you fight Lilamon, I think, that we just passed. Look at all these chests I'm avoiding. Ayo, Seadramon. Oh, Seadramon's a dragon in this game, I forgot. The hand of fate. Asuka, did the Quagamon eat you yet? Enough already, guys. Stop this. Stop being so jittery and explain things more clearly. We told you the one calling for you is not an enemy. They're your ally. Why don't you get that? We don't have any interest, let alone a grudge against you. Plus, it's not like we wanted to touch your flabby body. Get it? Flabby? That's it. How old is Asuka? Who isn't squishy in comparison to tough-shelled bugs like you? Enough of this, we'll just carry you there ourselves. Hurry up and catch that child. Ouch, why are you resisting? Isn't it obvious I'd resist? If you come any closer, I'll rip those beetle horns of yours right off. How? With your flabby little arms? Stop this, Quagamon. Oh, hey, War Growlmon. Our tamer would not appreciate such violent behavior. You were told to find and bring back these guys, weren't you? That's what we tried to tell them, but they refused to listen. It's not like we hurt them, did we? Yo, what's up? Sonia, help me. So you're Sonia? We've come here on a mission from our tamer. In order for us to decide if you can return with us, I'll ask you to confirm right here and now. Are you friend or foe? Answer me, Sonia. Are you War Growlmon's friend? That's absurd. I see. I'll be sure to tell that to our tamer, that their only surviving ally is Asuka. Well, well, well. Fight on. I don't remember if it changes if you say you are friends or not. I just wanted to try and make sure that I got a fight for some experience here. Did one of the Quagamon lose a level in between now and the last time I fought them? No, not the Scissor Claw, not again. Ah, well, easy. Dude, these guys love their claw attacks. That's not a claw. He got tired carrying Asuka, so he lost a level. What a loser. What a loser. Big tornado. This might kill. Alas, so close. Let's see if that para matters at all. Can you not? Healing Spring? Come on, man. 300 whole HP. Rude. Oh, wow, that para actually worked. That's funny. All right, let's see how many big tornado kills I get here. I'm hoping for a triple. Triple kill! That was not the one that I needed to crit. Don't get parried. Gamer. Get him out of here. Electro Blaster! I win. Yo, almost 1,000 experience. We take those. Garurumon is getting very close to Digivolving. You love to see it. Honestly, at this point, even if I get the scan data for Burimon is like 14 levels away from Digivolving. I think it was 31 or 33. He's so close, we may as well just stick with him because he'll have better stats. It's clear that you are our enemy. I'll bring Asuka back to our tamer. Don't bother following. Wow, that was easy. Why didn't they do that in the first place? Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't remember what tamer they're talking about. It's been so long since I played. Aren't we near that second Digimon city? Isn't that coming up? Oh, hey. Shoo. Stop right there, make one move, and I won't hesitate to attack. Oh, this is the, Wolfen was right earlier in chat. This is the male character that you can choose to play as. So I think you actually do fight the female protagonist if you don't pick her here. And I think her name is Kizuna if you do that. Stop right there, make one move, and I won't hesitate to attack. I don't know what the selectors have sent you here for, but I'll not allow you to come anywhere near my friends. Will you calmly back off and forget you ever saw this place, or will I be forced to beat the memories out of you? Make your choice. Have you seen my friends? So you're the type who doesn't listen to what others have to say? You're one to talk, idiot. Then I won't listen to what you've got to say either. Too bad, but I can't allow you to leave now. Bro, I'm gonna body you. Yo, he's got a Lynxmon? Gawapamon? I need a Gawapamon. Can I have that? You mind sharing? I'm in desperate need of a Gawapamon. Alright, good damage, good damage. This dude has a Lilamon. He's clearly working his way to a Rosemon, and we all know why. I respect it. I'd be working to an Ophanimon or a Lilithmon myself if I was in his position, but, I get it, is all I'm gonna say. Not the double wave! Angemon, you're really letting the squad down right now, by the way, I gotta say. Man, that does so much damage. Stop getting paras. Gotta, like, deal damage at some point. I need to get the Lilamon out of here. It's the one that's, like, really hurting Angemon. Come on. That's annoying. It's just this Lilamon that's a problem. Angemon's gonna die here. Oh, it didn't hit Angemon this time. Can you miss a para once? Come on. Oh, that was only 300 health. Whoops. Okay, good. You stop shivering. Use the good heal on Garurumon. Why does Kabuterimon have so much HP? I just need opportunities where I'm not paralyzed, where I can hit this Lilamon enough to kill it. If we just kill the Lilamon, we're good to go. The Lynxmon also, like, does damage, but it doesn't do much. It's just the Lilamon's Lila Shower that does a ton. It's mostly the para that sucks. You need to Blue Flame every opportunity you get. You're doing the most damage to the Lilamon. He needs like 2 or 3 more hits. Running out of bandage alphas, which could end up being a bit of a problem. He stopped shivering. Normal bandage will get you to full. Oh, we've run into the first, like, difficult boss, chat. This Gawapamon sucks. Stop bullying my Angemon. You're gonna make TK cry. Lilamon, please get crit and die. So close. I need one more blue flame, should do it. Charm Whip? That doesn't sound fun. Wow, you lived that. No, don't heal. That's cringe. Hold up, hold up. Hit this Lilamon hard and fast. It's so close to dead. I have revives. I'm gonna go for the kill. Please die to this. Let's go. All right, Lilamon's out. Should be smooth sailing. Angemon might die, and then we have to do a revive, but that's fine. My speed. I'm so low on bandages, to be honest, I wouldn't mind. Wow, I should have done that earlier. I didn't think he would die that fast. I wouldn't mind Angemon dying and then just getting rezzed back to better health. Hand of Fate. This guy's bulky. Go away, Guapamon. Honestly, if you could just not hit Angemon so he just doesn't even die, that would also be cool. Full para? Full para? Oh, and I get paralyzed again. Thank goodness you didn't Healing Springs the Lilamon. That would have been annoying. I think I can kill you before you get another turn. I'm pretty confident in it. Well, even with a crit, that did nothing. This thing is fat. There we go. Yeah, you're donezo. Be gone with the hand of fate. Look at all those crits. Holy cow. 1,200 experience. Love it. Oh no! Dracmon maxed out at 19. I think he had to be 20 to become Musyamon. We're gonna have to Digivolve him into Sangloopmon and then degenerate him. Impossible! There's no way I could lose so easily. Why is such a powerful tamer working with the selectors? Wait, no way. You're not working with them? You came here from Northbridge Digibase to look for your friend? You don't mean Hiroyuki? How do I know the guy? He's been hanging out with us for a while now, you know? So you're the one Hiroyuki's been talking about, Sonia. The name's Shu, nice to meet you. I'll take you to Hiroyuki so you guys can catch up. Alright. I understand going for Rosemon, but in Time Stranger I'm going for Bielstarmon. Based. Dude, we're getting Bielstarmon and Junomon when I play that game. I want both of them. This is Tamer Town. It's where we live. Though it's called Tamer Town, there aren't any other Tamers left. There used to be a lot of them a long time ago, though. We suffered waves of constant attacks by the Selectors. They took Digivices, and anyone who left never returned. Eventually, over time, everyone was gone. Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something so depressing. Hiroyuki's around here somewhere. How about you go take a look? There are a bunch of different stores there to check out, too. Imagine what we're going to be able to do this time when I don't have to save up all my money to buy plate cleaning stuff. If there's anything you don't know, just ask. Who's this freak? Entendel? What is this name? You're a tamer, a rare sight these days. Everyone here in Tamer Town used to be tamers. That is until the Selectors came and stole all our Digivices. Sucks to suck, bro. Skill issue. 300 bits to recover. Yeah, sure. I think I'm actually at like full health just from leveling up, but whatever. Gonna have to do so many playthroughs of Time Stranger just to use all the Digimon I like. Bro, we're gonna do like 2 Time Stranger playthroughs at least back to back when it comes out. We've been deprived of Digimon content for too long. Sneak up behind Hiroyuki and throw him into the ocean. Wonder what everyone's doing right now. I bet Asuka's mad. Well, I'll worry about that later. Current problem is how I'm gonna beat this boredom. Should I try fishing? Nah, it's kinda difficult. Can't be bothered. Oh, I just thought of a good idea. I'll register a Digimon and let it fish for me instead. This idiot. Now I just need a Digivice. Oh, Hiroyuki, you buffoon. Sonia, you came for me? I got really, really lost, you know. As soon as I got here, a red Digimon suddenly chased after me. I ran away, but ended up getting lost and finding this place. Hey, wait, where's Asuka? Isn't she with you? Huh? She was kidnapped? By who? War Growlmon and Kuwagamon? Could they be the red Digimon from before? What are the chances, man? What are the odds? Hey, Sonia, I came here because I heard a rumor. There was a small tamer seen arguing with the Selectors at a place known as Limit Valley. Here in Southbridge, I just had to see if it was Yui. That's what caused me to act, but I just ended up in this sorry state. So I'm relying on you, Sonia. When aren't you? Could you take me to that Limit Valley place? That reminds me, Sonia. Whenever you want to go back, here's the Digiport address. Be sure to put it in your Digivice. Got that? Alright, now let's head to Limit Valley, Sonia. Limit Valley. Classic location. Yo, it's Wisemon? Nah, I'm not gonna turn on wireless communications. Thank you, though. Pandamon, what are you doing here? Digifarm gotten bigger. If you want to raise a good Digimon, first you'll need a good Digifarm. The farm shop. I'm gonna buy an entire island. I don't have enough money. I'll be back. Don't tell me you've already forgotten about repairing. Yada, yada, yada. Shut up. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, back to the Digibase first. We got some Digivolving and whatnot to do. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Alright. Digivolve and degenerate. Dragmon, you're gonna be a little annoying, huh? Yeah, you can't quite get to 20, so we gotta Digivolve you into Sangloopmon first. You get plus 40 speed when you Digivolve to Sangloopmon? What the heck, bro? That 4-leg speed modifier, jeez. And now I need to degenerate you back into Dracmon and then go to Musyamon. Brymon, 33. 14 more levels to go. Doramon, you're just here to let me dig. 31 for you. 10 more levels to go. You need to get to 31, which is 8 more levels. And then you only need 1 more level, and we'll get our first ultimate. We're nearly there. And then I'm still lacking something that can get to Kamemon. Does Kamemon have its own Digivolution tree, or does it, like, share with Gomamon? I think it shares with Gomamon. It does. Do I really not have the scan data for Poyomon? Poyomon, Gomamon, Ikakumon, Guapamon, Numamon, Kamemon, all of those would work. Lunamon or Frigimon would also do it, which means technically Lopmon and Moonmon would also do it, or Lakismon. Talmon sorta, but not really. A lot of options there to be able to get to Kamemon. Do I really not have access to, like, any of them yet? I really don't have Poyomon scan data, huh? Oh, I do have enough scan data for Biomon now. It's too late. I'm already committed. I'm already committed. Yeah, I don't think any of these get me what I need. Don't think any of them get me what I need. Alright, so you just need to get to like level 9 or something, and then I can degenerate you. My ear is itchy. Alright. Take me back over to Palette Amazon. Let's look around Palette Amazon and see if I can get one of the things that will... What is that location? See if any of these can get me what I need. Next is like Resistor Jungle, right? Or Register Jungle, I think it's called in this game. Yeah, Register Jungle. We're definitely not going to get what I need in there. Unless, I don't know, maybe a Lakismon could spawn in there. I need something in the Gomamon or the Lunamon family to be able to get my dang ol' hands on Kamemon. Palette Amazon seems like the best shot for that. And I also want to get Weregarurumon real quick before we go any deeper. I don't think Octomon... I don't think Octomon is in the tree that I need. What type of PC parts do you have? I'm interested in building one. Oh, bro, I don't... It's been so long since I built this PC. I don't remember everything that's in it off the top of my head. I recommend going to PC Part Picker. That is the website that I use to put together the parts for my PC. Ow! My angel! That did way less damage than I thought it would. Alright, you go away. And then this Octomon will totally die to a Hand of Fate, right, guys? It's the Hand of Fate. How could it possibly live it? What'd I tell you? Womp, 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 womp. I got Garurumon straight to level 27. Petite Dark. Come on, give me a Gomamon or something. Ikakumon, that does it. All right, so we just need to get the scan data for Ikakumon, and then we have all of the team members we need. I also imagine we'll need the dive skill sometime soonish, and Ikakumon's line will do that for us. I hope one of the Digimon that I have or am getting has the dig skill, so we don't have to, like, bring along what's-his-face all the time. Bring along the Doraemon. V-Laser. Die. Alright, can I get like 47? Yeah, 47 should do it. Can I get 47 Ikakumon in the next encounter, please? None of these are what I requested. I was very specific in my ask. You know what, honestly, Sub-Zero Ice Fang, one of the XVmon, that'll probably do the most damage overall. The world's biggest tornado! That did nothing. They don't care about tornadoes, Your Honor. The heck is Ice Winder? That wasn't even an ice move, that was water. Ow. Willie, thank you for subbing at Tier 1 for 45 months. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the support, man. Thank you, thank you. Remember when there was a Seadramon there? Me either. Electroshocker! Please give me Ikakumon. Okay, okay. 2 Ikakumon, thank you. We're at 65% after seeing 3 Ikakumon? So it's giving me like 21.5 experience or something? Per Ikakumon, kinda? Ikakumon is a beast Digimon instead of Aquan, huh? They got really weird about that in this game. Big Berry B, thank you for subbing at Tier 1. I don't know why I stumbled over that. Thank you for subbing at Tier 1 for 17 months. Greatly appreciated. Almost a year and a half. Thank you for the support. This should do good damage. Did pretty good. Remember when Magnamon became a giant sea snake last playthrough? Listen, that was pretty awesome. It was pretty cool, I gotta say. Truly no better endpoint for Magnamon. We're gonna keep going until I can Digiconvert Ikakumon. Yo, Colemon. Love that Digimon. This is definitely a difficulty bump, Digimon-wise. These enemy Digimon are rough. Ah, I didn't quite get the Colemon kill. Dude, I love Colemon. He's such a cool-looking Digimon. Did you just heal? How dare you? I gave him, like, all of his health back. Come on, man. Stop bullying Angemon. It's because XVmon wants to win Angewomon's affection. I get it. I'd do the same. All's fair in love and war and all that jazz. Big tornado! Alright, Kabuterimon, kill the Colemon here. I'm counting on you. Get that KO! Gamer. Ikakumon, please! You're the last team member I need! Come on, buddy, come on. There we go, there we go. Ah, 109%. Hacker voice, we're in. Man, you lived that? How dare you? Alright, we got him. 6, we degenerate you down to Poyomon, and then Poyomon can become Kamomon. Exactly what we need. Action Chain was annoying in post-game. Action Chain is just kind of annoying in this game in general, to be honest. Oh, thank goodness, the Ice Spirit. Really needed that. Alright, never speak to me again. You freaks. I'm going back to the Digibase to do some Digivolving and whatnot. Can we make it to Limit Valley? We could probably make it to Limit Valley today. Yeah, like another 45 minutes. Digibase! Although since I'm about to degenerate Ikakumon a bunch too, it's gonna be a little weird because we're gonna be going back and forth between the Digibase and a level up area for the next like 10 minutes to get these Digimon that are degenerating back into like rookie and stuff up to champion real fast so that they actually get good experience timing. Step 1, give me Ikakumon. I think it was 109, indeed. Look at all these Adventure 01 Digimon. Ikakumon! Alright, Garurumon. You are our first ultimate. Whoops. Saying Loopmon was in Adventure 2 in the background, so true. He was hiding behind a tree the entire time. Where Garurumon? You have to get to like 30, you have to get to 30-something, you gotta get to like 31, yeah. They all need to Digivolve more. You actually need to get to level 11, which you just barely got over. Back to Dracmon. Dude, can't wait to use SkullBalukimon in this playthrough. As soon as he gets to SkullBalukimon, we're putting him in the main party. putting them up front in the main 3. Why is it Dracumon instead of Dragmon? What the heck, man? All right, level 20 for Suemon now. And then Ikakumon just needs to get to level 9 to degenerate. And then I'm just going to hope we don't need to dig Digimon anytime soon. Because we're putting Doraemon back away. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Do you have Dig now that you've Digivolved? Oh, you have Bulldoze, so that's helpful, I guess. You have none. You have Dive, I assume? Yep, you have Dive. None. Cut. Yeah, we lack Dig, which is annoying. Oh, well. If we have to dig somewhere, we'll come back and get Doraemon out and put someone else in the farm while we have Doraemon out. Whee! Do I want to try and go through Resistor Jungle, or Register Jungle as it is? Because we're going to need to go back and degenerate Ikakumon soon. Over-leveling him a bit will help with his stats, though, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Hey, wait, Sonia, where are you right now? Ashka she's... Whoa, now, Terriermon, calm down for a second. Have you figured out where Asuka was taken? Hiroyuki, why are you there with Sonia? Forget about that, this is more important. Asuka, she's being targeted by a super scary Digimon. Targeted? By who? And why Asuka? I'd get it if they were after Sonia being the tamer, but I don't understand it myself. But you see, that Digimon, it's going around beating up red Digimon and then asking each of them for Asuka's whereabouts. Things keep getting weirder. Just what kind of Digimon is this? Scary looking one, it's quite fierce towards the other Digimon. I only have a faint memory of what it looks like. It's super strong and fast and quite ferocious. Hey Sonia, Asuka's in real danger here. You need to hurry and find her before that Digimon does. Alright, got it. Leave it to us, Terriermon. We'll find her and bring her back, don't you worry. Yeah, I know that Sonia is very reliable in that regard. If you find any new info, just contact me, alright? And Hiroyuki, don't go getting in Sonia's way now. Huh? Yeah, I'll do my best. Uh-huh. Hey now, what's with such a difference in tone between us? Because you're an idiot! It's a little harsh, isn't it, Sonia? Shut up before I push you off this cliff. Dumb idiot. Stupid loser face. This is where you fight that first mind-possessed Lightfang or Nightclaw tamer. This is a very similar layout to the original Resistor Jungle in Dawn and Dusk. Yo, Stingmon, what's poppin'? What's crack-a-lackin'? Behold my Sub-Zero Ice Fang. Get that speed down. Wow, that speed down actually made a huge difference. Don't screw this up, Kabuterimon. Need Baraimon, Angemon, and Kabuterimon to hit level 30 already. Or, like, they need, like, Kabuterimon and Angemon need 31. Baraimon needs, 33, I think. Nope. Yeah, this is, like, the same layout as Dawn and Dusk. Isn't the key right down? Oh, the key's normally down there in Dawn and Dusk, I think. Oh my goodness, there are more Stingmon, and they brought a lion! And they got faster somehow. Put the Bonchos in, Time Stranger. I want Boncho Stingmon and Boncho Lilymon, you cowards, do it. You know you want to, Bandai. You know you wanna. There goes one of them. Not the beast sword. No, my beetle. Leave him alone. He's doing his best. Hand of fate. This will probably kill him, hopefully. Hope they had a ton of old Digimon back. We're getting like over 450 or something, right? 100 and like roughly 120 or so Digimon that weren't in Hacker's Memory and all. We're gonna get a good chunk. Cannot wait. Exactly 451 plus 15 in DLC. That's a lot. I love it. Love to hear it. Big numbers. Ow. Yeah, Power Cutter goes pretty hard here. I really want Apollomon. Oh, Apollomon is in. They already showed Coronamon. The game is about the Olympus 12. All of the Olympus 12 are shoo-ins. Plutomon is also a shoo-in. They even had, what's-his-face? I think Titamon mentioned Plutomon by name in one of the trailers. Grace Novamon isn't, like, a for sure, because they haven't said Grace Novamon is in, but, like, Grace Novamon is probably in. I hope. Adding all of the Olympus 12 except Apollomon, truly the ultimate Bandai move. Kiss, did you see the newest compilation of all the special attacks for Time Stranger? I saw the videos, I didn't watch them. Like, I saw that they'd been uploaded. I've seen most of the special attacks, like, when they were announced on Twitter over the past couple of weeks. So I've probably seen them all already. I just didn't watch that exact video that you're talking about. I'm not really, like, looking for Time Stranger info anymore. I'm already getting the game, and we're very close to release. So I don't really want to watch a bunch of trailers or anything anymore at this point. I just want to play the game. I mentioned it. Wait, what? You don't have... I thought that... Did I not just pick up the thing that said resistor key or whatever? I actually kind of wish that they would stop showing Time Stranger news. Like, they've shown plenty already. I don't need to see anymore. I actually don't want to see anymore. I don't want to, like, have anything else about the game told to me. I just want to play the game. It's great that they're actually, like, doing advertising and marketing for Time Stranger to hopefully get more and more people into it. Chat, am I insane? Did I not open a chest that said, here's the key? Like, wait, I'm actually losing my mind right now. I could have sworn that why did I use Petite Fire? I could have sworn I opened a chest and it said, like, here's the key, and then I got into a fight, and then when I went to the key thing, it was like, nope, don't have it. Anyways, I'm glad that they're, like, advertising the game and giving it marketing and all, so more people get it, hopefully, but I think they're doing a little too much. There's a port key and a gate key. Oh, I got the wrong key. It's got to be back this way somewhere. Bum, bum, bum. Hello, chest I didn't open. Yo, speaking of Coronamon. But anyways, yeah, I'm glad they're doing all the marketing and all. I think they're doing just a little too much, though. Like, you gotta leave some surprise and whatnot in the game. Is there a reason to get the $120 version? It gives you, like, all the DLC and all, right? And it supports the game. I got the $120 version just because I want to support this game as much as possible. Were there ever a time that I was willing to spend some extra money on a video game to make sure that they, well, make sure, quotation marks, to hope that they make more of the game? Boy, it would be Time Stranger. Angemon, you really are made out of paper mache, huh, buddy? Dead, dead, dead. Confusion heal, that's not what I need. Come on, man. Is it here? There it is. Anyways, just buy any version of Time Stranger, to be honest. I think there's a, there are like 3 tiers, right? And then there's like the Super Collector Edition that's like over $200 that like comes with a figure or something, I think. But it's like the like usual like $60 or $70 just base game, and then there's like a $90 one that gives you the DLC, but then there's like the 120 Ultimate. It gives you like a bunch of outfits and the DLC and everything else. I bought the 120 one because I wanted to, I didn't even really look that deeply into what I was getting with that compared to other versions. I just wanted to buy one of the more expensive versions of the game to give it more support. But just, you know, get any version of Time Stranger, to be honest. I'd recommend at least getting a version that gives you the DLC so you get the DLC as it drops. Click. Switch gate opened. Hope they do something like they did with Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory, and Next Order being a year after each other. I don't think that we're going to immediately get another Digimon game like the next year. However, now that they've updated all of those models, like those models they made, those models will last them many Digimon games. So I am hopeful that we get, like, I hope if Time Stranger sells well, they're like, all right, sick, let's make like 50 to 100 more models for like new Digimon, and then just use these same models and make another world game or make another story game. Because, man, oh man, I would love to just get some back-to-back Digimon games. Doesn't have to be a year apart like in 16, 17, and 18 when we got both Cyber Sleuths and Next Order. But the models they have look crazy good. And they could make a good amount of games with just those models. They need to add a few more models. They need to make some new ones so that it's not the same amount of Digimon every time. But man, oh man. I would be, especially looking at how good the models look in Time Stranger, I would be fine with like 4 more Digimon games just using like those style of models and building on them with new ones. Hacker voice, we're in. Oh no, do I need dig here? I didn't think I'd need dig again for a while since I already digged all the way down here. This looks like a boss fight waiting to happen. I'm gonna switch you out for, you're low on health and frail. I'm gonna switch you and Barimon. Yeah, Barimon's stats are just better. Unsurprising. Knew it. Oh, it's VenomMyotismon. I found you. Hi. You're really surprised us. Jeez, what are you doing around here? Where is Asuka? Who took her and where did they go? What are you planning on doing to her? Hold on. I have no clue what you're going on about. But you must be that Digimon Terriermon told us about. What do you plan on doing once you find Asuka? What are you going on about, you fool? It's not what I'm planning on doing, it's what you're planning on doing. Huh? I don't get this at all. Just who are you? A strange, unknown Digimon. I thought as much. This guy sure is a strange one. I double tapped X there. I didn't even see the other option or what the question was. Should we just ignore him? But just how on earth does this guy know Asuka? Don't you think something's off? A Devimon Asuka know. Oh, right. Yeah, if I had not double tapped X, if I had read this, I would have realized. That Devimon got all the way to VenomMyotismon? What the heck? From before? Wait, you mean that Devimon? So it evolved into Devimon and then again into VenomMyotismon? Well, surely it went to Myotismon in between, bro. You sure know a lot about Digimon, Sonia. Wait a minute, then this guy, he's searching for Asuka because he's worried about her? You gotta be kidding me. Why you? I'll send you flying. Wait, what? Why? Alright. Why is there a Scorpiomon here? Who invited this guy to the brunch? Level 30. Calm down, bro. It ain't that real. Ain't that serious. Get the Scorpiomon out of here ASAP. Scorpiomon just wanted to feel included. Fair enough, fair enough. We've all felt that way before. Not the tail blades specifically. Look at all those blades you have, and you're like restricting yourself to just the tail. Come on, man. Come on, double para, really? Venom Infusion is going to be really annoying here. Also, Wormmon is not taking these hits well. Can the turn order make up its mind? I'm going to try and kill the Scorpiomon before using an item to res. My slash! You would crit. Please die, Scorpiomon. I should have Mega Blastered it. No, it's fine. I should buy more bandages and whatnot next time we're back in town. Alright, well now we can start inflicting a lot more damage on you because we can hit both of your slots at once. Stop shivering. That's another thing I don't like that Lost Evolution did. I think you can only ever get revive items, right? You can't get like revival triples or revival doubles, which is really annoying. Ooh, baby, that damage. That's what I'm talking about right there, baby. Without your Scorpiomon to power you, you have nothing left, VenomMyotismon. Your life is over. Tagline of these games should be 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. So true. Ow. Die. Got him. Thanks for the experience, punk. Yo, 13 hundo, we take those. 1 experience from level 27. Way to go, Kabuterimon. I need to go degenerate Ikakumon. Kabuterimon and Angemon are both getting close. Dracmon only needs 4 more levels. I should probably let Dracmon get to 20 and then go degenerate Ikakumon and Digivolve Dracmon at the same time. Yo, winning punch, even better than Power Cutter. So you're the one who's been going around beating up Digimon? Just what exactly are you trying to do? Shut up, you spineless humans. What were you doing? Why didn't you protect her? Why didn't you chase after them? That's what I'm doing right now, bro. What are you doing just messing around out here? You need to hurry and go find her, you brainless idiots. Hey, that was harsh. You don't need to yell so much. On top of that, why are you so worried about Asuka? I don't know. What? I can't answer what I don't know. What does it matter? Now, there's no need to lash out. You just be quiet. I can't count on guys like you. I'll search for her myself. First, I need to identify the red Digimon who kidnapped her. So I'm beating up every red Digimon I can find. If I continue to do that, eventually I'll find the one who kidnapped Asuka. He's not wrong, bro. That may be true, but we already know who kidnapped her. It'd be fine if he could just go beat up Wargroundmon and Kuwagamon. It'll be troublesome if he continues to beat up every red Digimon, huh? Hey, Sonya, I just noticed something. Isn't he also red? Idiot. Alright, I think that the port is right around the corner. Not around this corner. I want to get Dracmon and Ikakumon to level 20 before we go back and do degenerating and all. That would be nice. Get out of here, stupid trees. Oh, I barely lived. Get paralyzed. Full para. Gamer. Not hacks, if you call it. Should have looked at what level Garurumon needs to Digivolve. I didn't think about that. We might have to Digivolve him into Metal Garurumon and then degenerate him to be able to get high enough level for Ancient Garurumon. Actually, I'm not even sure. He might not be able to go straight to Ancient Garurumon even though we have the plate. You. Level 40, level 48. Yeah, he cannot get to 48. Actually, if he degenerates, he might be able to go straight to 48, which I would prefer, instead of taking the time to go to Metal Garurumon, because it takes a long time to get to Metal Garurumon. What skills you learn? Power Shine. Shine Cross. Absolute Zero. Sharp Claymore. Yeah, so I should probably degenerate you, actually. Because I think Ultimate Down to Champion should give you 4 more aptitude, which will be enough to get from 44 to 48. Blue Flame! Alright, Kabuterimon, get a Hyper Crit on this Mega Blaster. Kill this fool. Alas. Full para, though? Ah. I forgot that all of the flying moves are apparently holy moves in this game for some reason. I love seeing someone in chat say I was 9 when Cyber Sleuth came out, followed by, actually, I was 7. I'm just bad at math. Just bad at math. Relatable. It's my favorite age demographic. Bad at math. Covers a lot of people. Oh, hey, Limit Valley. We're here already. Limit Valley card. Yeah, Rugby, you're a math nerd. We know. You and your math. You nerd. Limit Valley! I think it's the lab place, which is just like, it's Highlight Haven in this game, right? After this, I think. No, Doraemon! Alas. Level 27 and level 28. Calm down, guys. It's not this serious. Why are you guys so high level? Sub-Zero Ice Fang! Summer break for me? I have my brain turned off. Yeah, chat's right. Enjoy your summer breaks while you can. Enjoy your youth, yada yada. Says all of the old people in chat, me included. Something something youth is wasted on the young. Ooh, flame! I really thought that'd kill Pandamon. Not the big tornado. Ow. Firecracker? What kind of move is that? Stop bullying my WereGarurumon. To be young and dumb again, now I'm just dumb. Relatable. Was introduced to Digimon this summer? Dude, it's a great time to be introduced to Digimon. You get to, like, catch up on Digimon history, lore, and all in the couple of months leading up to Time Stranger. I think that, like, right now, in the past, like, 2 months, is the best time to be introduced to Digimon. It's just in time to be hyped for Time Stranger with everyone else. Dead end. Shouldn't there be a warp place somewhere nearby? Maybe it's just up past this. Hey, yo, Guillemon, my boy. You didn't go through the great Digimon drought of 2017 to 2025. It was more like 2020, or it was more like 2019 to 2024. Hacker's Memory came out in 18 in the West, so we, like, had it throughout 18. And then in 2025, they announced Time Stranger, and Time Stranger's coming out in 2025. So it's more like 2019 to 2024. I would only truly call it, like, a full-on drought for, like, those 5 years. Which is a lot of time. 5 whole years of just nothing, essentially. Chaos, what about Digimon Survive? Kill that person! Throw that person off the digital cliff! At least in that 5-year drought, we had the Lost Evolution translation. That's something. And we got the Digimon Dawn and Dusk randomizer. I remember getting a PS Vita for Cyber Sleuth. The only games I played on it were Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. I got a PSP for the same reason for KH Birth by Sleep. And Birth by Sleep was the only game I ever played on it. I think it's still in my closet. Oh, that Vegemon just barely lived. Why is it so fat? And also have a lot of HP and defense. Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory are on the Vita. Cyber Sleuth was made as a Vita game, if I'm not mistaken. It was a Vita game, and then it was ported to PlayStation 4. Or they made it for both at the same time, but it was primarily meant for the Vita. The Digimon Story series has always been a mobile console thing until Time Stranger, really, because Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory were also still on mobile. But the first Digimon Story game is Digimon Story DS, which is on the Nintendo DS. And then this game and Dawn and Dusk were all on DS. And I think the Super Cross Wars game is also on DS. I think they were all on DS. And then Cyber Sleuth was made for Vita. And I don't remember if it released on PS4 and Vita at the same time, or if it released on Vita and then was released on PS4 shortly after. Cyber Sleuth was just Vita in Japan at the start? Yeah, okay, I thought so. Hacker's Memory was straight to console, though, wasn't it? I think Hacker's Memory might have been the first one that was straight to console. The first Cyber Sleuth was the first one on console. Oh, hey, these guys. This is where we fought good old Grimmon. Priority orders received. Order is to capture the numbers. Under the following reasons: stealing a Digiship, destroying the escape pod, aiding in Lost Digimon's escape, leaking confidential info, altering defrag data, and 13 further incidents. Order is to capture the numbers. Aren't you gonna play Digimon Redigitize or Redigitize Decode or something like that? Eventually, at one point. I plan on playing basically every Digimon game on the channel at least once. Other than the Wonder Swan games, because I probably won't mess with Wonder Swan stuff. Don't act so full of yourselves. Haven't you figured it out yet? Once you lost your usefulness to them, you'll be hunted down in a race too, you know? I'm sure you can recall what happened to numbers 4 through 7. Number 04, whereabouts unknown. 05, whereabouts unknown. 6 and 7, whereabouts unknown. Numbers are numbers, erasers are erasers. Our job is to simply erase what is selected for us by the selectors. So that's how it is, huh? It appears that the whereabouts of your brain is also unknown. Oh, well, they're dead. We found you, bandits! Where are Yui and Takuto? We know you're working together with the selectors, so just confess and nothing bad will happen to you. How annoying. I'm getting really fed up with all this. Every last one of you. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're fighting definitely not Trace, and also there's a Botomon here for some reason. That says Sacred Sound of Poppy Roots? What the heck was that move? Alright, calm down, Lamia chick. I mean, I should probably kill that Botomon. I'm gonna hit you with this and see how much it does. Oh, you take pretty good damage. Alright. Get the Botomon out of here before it does something weird. Ooh, you're bulkier than I thought you'd be. Top percentage Botomon, so true. It is bulky, what the heck? Twin Missile? You're a Botomon! Crits! Bro! Why are your attack names so long? Root Shredding, ba 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 ba. That KO'd, huh? Wait, what? Why did Angemon come in? Okay, well, help me Hand of Fate this dude. Oh, is that gonna stop me from healing, Wergarurumon? That's actually really annoying. Why did I hit you? I need to be hitting the other thing. Can I revive someone in the back? Nope. Wow, it's really annoying that you did the flip thing at the same time. That's stupid. Stupid and dumb. Stop getting crits! Yeah, Sacred Sound of whatever. Nice dodge. Of course, sleep. This is an annoying boss. Like, very annoying. Will you please get out of here, Botomon? Where are my crits? Why do you have Twin Missile? My speed! Dude, you can tank that. Oh, easily, actually. Stupid knockback. Oh, you brought this back in, though. That's actually fantastic news. Please immediately get a turn after I revive you. Alright, Angemon got a turn, which is not what I expected to happen there. Not feeling good about the amount of HP we're on, but if we could just kill this Botomon, we'll be in a really good spot. Oh, that's not good that you're hitting both of them with this. And of course you crit. Wow, they both lived, but Wergarurumon got sleeped. I hate this game. What? Why did that suddenly give you another turn? Because he was asleep. Hello? What was that? Why does him sleeping mean Doraemon is slower? Hello? please immediately get a turn? Come on. This Botamon is stupid. Why is there a Botamon in this fight? There shouldn't be. This is gonna kill or put me to sleep, I bet. Kaz, have you ever tried to run when you're tired? Doesn't make you faster? The one who was asleep is not the one who got their turn skipped, idiot! It was the Digimon that wasn't asleep that suddenly had his turn skipped, even though the other one was asleep. That's why it made no sense. Don't talk to me like I don't know what I saw. How dare you? Alright. We'll do this. Can you not crit like one hit, bro? Why is there a Botamon in this fight? This is so annoying. You've had a normal attack this entire time? I'm so sick of this speed down crap. Moments like, and you have Death Cannon for some reason. Moments like these are why Dawn and Dusk is the better game. The Botamon has to die before I can do literally anything because the game is impossible until it's dead. Thank goodness. Stupid and dumb. Oh, this is the stupid switch move. Oh, for some reason gave you another turn. Cool. I hate the way turn order works in this game. We're not even at the... And then you crit. We're not even at the stupid part with the turn chains, like the attack chains, and they're already being stupid about turn timing. Infuriating. $69, nice. What? Me punching you? What is happening with the turn order? The turn order is broken. This is the knockback move, isn't it? Stupid crit that does over 900 damage. Die in a fire. Stupid and dumb. Can you not get a crit like once? Come on. Why are you weak to lightning? Why did me hitting you with something you're weak to make you faster? Hello? Does this game even know how it works? No, wait, no. Ikakumon is the one who uses items. You keep hitting. Oh my goodness, Ikakumon's friendship is low. I'm gonna throw up, bro. Its speed return to normal? Its speed shouldn't return to normal until its turn. That's how stat changes work. Its speed went back to normal on a different Digimon's turn, and that let it go first, which is dumb. Turn ordering in this game is so bad compared to Dawn and Dusk. It's part of the reason that makes me hate it. Not hate, I don't hate this game, but it's part of the reason that makes me like Dawn and Dusk more. It's like they didn't even know what they were doing when they made turn ordering in this game. Oh my goodness. Die in a freaking fire. This is so frustrating. I hate this crap. What a dumb boss. What a dumb, stupid boss. Why does a boss with, like, this many status effects need a bonus enemy included? I think Wormmon is still dead, but there's no hope of getting him back up because I've used all my revives. But whatever, I should be able to kill you here. Thank goodness. Stupid boss. That boss was bad. We don't have time to mess around. Answer me, bandits. There was a small tamer here fighting the selectors, right? Some of our friends were sure they saw it. Were they? So where'd that small tamer go? We know someone very well with a small body, lacking in guts, lacking in ability. So tell me, which small tamer are you looking for exactly? Wait, no, you don't mean. That's right, the ones fighting the selectors were us. And the small tamer they saw was most probably Trace, who is definitely not this Digimon-looking thing standing next to me. Now enough of your games, just go back to your own world already. I'll even be kind enough to give you the address, so just get going. We can't just go and leave our friends stuck here. Your friends won't be coming back. They probably aren't even the friends you know anymore. You need to leave soon or you'll be met with the same fate. Just stop trying so hard and go home. What? Alright, bye. Hey, wait! I don't really get what he was going on about, but considering how insistent he was, there's gotta be something ahead. Let's go check it out, Sonia. Where the heck is a port? Can I have a port already, please? I've gone through 2 areas, basically, with no ports. Limit Valley Key. Oh my goodness, why is Digivolution here, bro? Oh, within 5 area AoE move, huh? And an instant stun and confuse. Why did the game suddenly decide that it had to be bad? What happened that the game was like, hold up a second, was someone having fun? We have to put a stop to that right now. What is this stupid difficulty bump? I didn't think that this game had bad difficulty bumps until the halfway point. They threw out another one early. Just get me to his stupid ports. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Come on. I'm warning you now, turn and go back home. I cannot allow anyone to proceed any further. What's with everyone? Go home, go back, go away. I'm literally trying. You're not letting me find any places to go back home from. Hey, wait a minute. Sonia, that guy looks familiar. The Digimon who attacked me in Pallet Amazon. Could it be this guy and the one who kidnapped Asuka? You're the War Growlmon from before. I must protect this place under orders from my tamer. Leave now, it's the last time I'll warn you. Leave, you say, but where do you expect us to go? Without our friends, we don't have anywhere to go back to. That's not how that works. He's wrong. Who exactly is this tamer you keep talking about? I have no reason to answer to the enemy. Oh my goodness, bro. I just want to get a warp back home, man. Jeez. Have any healing? I just have normal bandages. Guys, do you have any thoughts on Pokemon potentially moving to focus more on single-player content with competitive aspect being locked to Pokemon Champions? No. Do not care at all. Do not care. I have zero interest. Why is this boss fight the one that doesn't have an extra enemy in it? Why did the other one have a random Botamon instead of this one having, like, the Kawagamon or an Ukuamon or something? Who designed this? Atomic Blaster! Ow. He doesn't do too much damage. I just want to try and kill him before he can kill me at this point. If he doesn't get the kill on... he might kill Angemon. You know what? Do that. Not sure I'm going to be able to double edge. What is this, Pokemon? Nice damage, bro. I don't think I'm going to kill you before you get one more move, but that's fine. Well, never mind. The turn order just had a spasm, so whatever. Easiest crit of my career. Didn't even need the weird turn order change. Give me a port already. What did you learn? Gale kick. Yeah, sure. Okay, bye. Hey, wait, are you running away? My tamer is calling for me. I don't need to delay you any longer. I'm sure we will fight again someday. When that time comes, I won't go so easy on you. Does this does this Wormmon even show up again? I don't remember. I don't remember the story of this game, like, at all, bro. He doesn't need to delay us anymore. Does he mean him finding us was simply a delay tactic? What on earth is going on? I just don't have a clue anymore. Are the warp gate items not a thing in this game? They are, but I don't want to warp out and then have to run through all of Limit Valley and Resistor Jungle again. I want to unlock a warp point, which I finally just found, so that I can fast travel back here. Made it. Whee! Okay, really quickly do some Digivolution before I wrap up and then go have dinner. Because otherwise I'll forget to do it at the start of next stream. Digivolve and Degenerate. Alright, where Garurumon? Would degenerating you get you to 48 aptitude? Or max level, as they call it in this game. It would. So we degenerate you. When you Digivolve back into where Garurumon, you'll be able to go to level 48, which is Ancient Garurumon. Champion Digimon, Garurumon. Ikakumon needs to degenerate down to Gomamon. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. And then next time you have to degenerate even further down into Poyamon. I might wait until you get to like level 20 or so just for more stats before doing that degeneration. But we need to take you down to Poyamon and then you go up through Kamamon's line to get to Ebonwumon. And then Dracmon, to become AncientSphinxmon, you have to become Skullbalukimon, and to become Skullbalukimon, you need to become Musiamon. Do 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 do. Fantastic. Musiamon. Suemon probably has your best stats at the moment? I don't think so. 160, 120, 160. 120, 110, 190-ish. 160, 150, 212. 125, 117, 188. He's actually only second after Baraimon. I thought that Garurumon will be pretty on pace with what his stats look like as soon as Garurumon gets like 10 levels, because he just degenerated. But he's actually like on pace with Garurumon and less than Baraimon on average. Alright. Oh, and I didn't even look at Kabuterimon. No, he's about tied with Kabuterimon. 160, 120, 160. That's almost 130. It's like 170, 130, 160. 155, 190, 155. It's about on there with Kabuterimon. He's not, like, demonstrably above anyone or anything. Alright. Good stuff today. A lot of progress. Made it through Limit Valley. I think that we're into the Digilab or whatever it's called, which is Highlight Haven for this game. The Highlight Haven of this game. And then we have all 6 Digimon that we need to get the final team that we need. We're still having to do a little bit of wonky degeneration, Digivolution stuff and whatnot. You're on the right path to AncientSphinxmon. You're on the right path to Baihumon. You're on the right path to Ancient Beetlemon. You're on the right path to Azulongmon. You have to Digivolve into Digitomamon and then degenerate a lot. you have to degenerate into Poyomon, and then once you digivolve to Kamemon, you'll be on the right path to Evanwumon. So we're almost there. It's Baraimon who's going to take a bit longer. But great stuff. For those of you watching, be sure to check out the links in the description. All you watching on the YouTube uploads later, check out the links and whatnot. And I'll catch you next time for more Digimon Story Lost Evolution. Until then, farewell. Alright, chat, we are all done for today. Thanks for coming to stream, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. I will not be back tomorrow because it's my day off, so no stream tomorrow. Friday, 3 CST, we'll be back... Sorry, it's on my throat. We'll be back to DK Bonanza on Friday at 3 CST. Saturday, 2 CST, will be Cobblemon, and we should be doing the first creative stream of Cobblemon on Saturday. Sunday, 2 CST, we'll do more Lost Evolution, and then Monday will probably be more DK Bonanza. So that is the plan. Thanks for coming to stream, everyone. I'll catch you all next time. Till then, farewell.